Thingy they want to share, otherwise I'm going to roll these dice. Nope. All right. Okay. 308. So that's kind of in the middle. Let's see. All right. Self-assessment, 308. What parts of life surprised you most? What turned out the way you expected it would? That's a big question. Damn. All right. Well, while you ruminate on that question, would anybody for a third hero point, a third hero card draw, like to sum up what happened last time? Also, I believe it was yesterday. Somebody, I think it was Carsifona, gave you guys a fanspiration. So I don't know if that got added to the database or not. Okay.
Thank you, Fanlin.
Oh man. Alrighty. So what do we got? What's the anybody? Anyone want to give me a recap here? Alright, a 3. Going once. Going twice. Bella for a third hero point. A third hero card draw. What happened last time?
As I recall, last time on Stolen Fate, we wrapped up the events of The-Forge, kind of buttoning up the canon of Frodo leaving the Shire on the boat. And then we found ourselves once again having to pick portals. We gave Jerry the choice, and she picked the Demon's Lantern. We then found ourselves in the vaults of a Bryite structure, underground, surrounded by forbidden knowledge. And it became quickly apparent that the person that we are in conflict there is... I'm sorry, Droxelos? What was his name?
I mean, that sounds right to me. I mean...
Yeah. So, the Droxelos, the Lich that we met at the Cradle of Courts back in the Spellscar Desert. And we needed to figure out what we were doing there, who our anchor point was. So we started to explore, and we ran into Duga, an old companion of, I think, both groups. At least he was very noteworthy in High Noon. And he gave us some direction of what was going on in the Bryite temple structure that we found ourselves in. We began wandering into a different wing of the archive, and we ran into Shoma Lyserius, but from a different dimension. He was swole. He was jacked. He looked pretty good, TBH. But he'd definitely been juicing on some stuff that was probably not good for him. He had some weird perspectives on like the universe and our place in it. He was really spouting off. Hard to really grasp what really is true and what's false amongst his claims. But we convinced him to join us, and we carried on into the structure where we entered a large room, and there we were confronted, I think, by like Droxlos minions. I think we're about to get into combat. That's what I
okay.
remember.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you had that puzzle lock you had to solve, but yeah. And then you got into the room, and then yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Take your third hero point, your third hero card draw. All right. Would anybody like to answer the question? If you'd like to answer the question, go ahead and roll D20 into chat. You get a D3. You could add to a D20 roll, and you can ask any willing PC the same question or any NPC you've met during your adventure. All right. Nobody? I mean, it's a big question. It's okay if you don't want to answer it. I don't want to answer it. All right, we got a 14 from Walter. Going once, going twice. All right, Walter.
I don't know what this whole nonsense of the Cze Empire not being victorious is about, but to each their own.
Is that the one that was most unexpected to you? Was hearing about that?
Yep.
The part of life that surprised you the most? Okay. What turned out the way you All right. Fair enough. I mean,
our empire is glorious. We have automatons, we have golems, we have magic, we have technology. I don't see how we could have failed.
Yeah, that's true. When you have the technology, how could you fail? Yeah, I follow you. All right. In that case, take your third hero point.
You can tell that this one's a nationalist.
Not your third hero point. My bad. You get a D3. Would you may ask the same question of any willing PC? I don't know if you're gonna find one, or any NPC you've met during the campaign.
I'm not here, but fucking Lyserius Hulk. What the fuck's his deal?
Gosh, what is his deal? Okay. What turned out differently than he expected it? He didn't think life was going to be a simulation. But if anybody was going to figure it out and stop it, he knew it was going to be him. That's the two-parter. So, this particular Shoma, most Shomas die, I think, in most timelines. Most Shomas die. But this one, this particular one, he had some success. All right, so I'm going to remove dat buff, and then do you guys, with your feeling like you're about to go into a fight, do you want to draw from the Fanspo Hero deck?
What?
You have five. You have 5 Fanspirations. So you could draw up to 3 cards. Okay, I hear 1. Anybody else?
1's fine by me.
1's fine. Okay. All right. Gonna go ahead and draw that card. Ooh, the trumpet. Nice. All right. Let's see. The trumpet, I believe, is lawful good. Yes. It is a Constitution card. Can't go wrong with that. And it is lawful good. It stands for bold action for noble causes. But when misaligned, it can mean corrupt motives. All right. So I will select the 5 of you and apply those boofs. Oh, there he is over there. Okay. And you guys now all have a +1 to your Constitution until you burn it to either Before you roll a fort save, know that you're going to be 1 success higher on that fort save, or use the lawful good effect, which I think allows you to block incoming damage for someone else. It's okay. A shield for others. An ally within 30 feet of you takes damage. You protect your ally by suffering their stead. Reduce the damage the triggering ally would take by 3. You redirect this damage to yourself. But your immunities, weaknesses, resistance, and so on do not apply. You aren't subject to any of the conditions or other effects of whatever damage your ally, such as poison from it. So your ally is still subject to those effects, even if you redirect all of the triggering damage to yourself. This is much less impressive when there's a guardian in your party, I guess. But heightened, the damage you redirect increases by 3. So when you heighten these innate spells, they are half your level. You guys are 12, so it'd be 6. So you'd actually be taking 18 points of damage for an ally within 30 feet. That could be pretty good. Could save a life. All right. With all the buffs applied and all that sorted out, we will head over to just library. All right. Let's see. I mean, tense. All right. I don't know if you guys had to roll initiative yet, or if we were just like, you see some stuff. I don't think there's an initiative on this map. No. So we will open up with an initiative because the individuals, the 9 individuals who are monitoring this massive mechanical device, which is a little over 10 feet tall and dominating the center of this room, they all seem to be both worshiping it, fueling it, and also protecting it. And so when you roll down the hallway, they all turn to look at you. All right. So we'll do like this and like this. There we go. And then I'll go grab some actual combat music. Let's see. What is good combat music for fighting in a library? Combat in a library.
Which guy's the best at block?
Let's see. Sonic Battle. Library music. Really? I'm intrigued. Of course. All right. Why was I expecting anything but air guitar? Oh no, it's too. It's supposed to be a fucking puzzle game. Brandon's the puzzle game.
Is Sonic Battle a puzzle game?
Yeah.
No,
What
it's
is
a
it?
Game Boy. It was a Game Boy Advance top-down action fighter.
A top-down action fighter, really? Top-down?
Like, it was rather like it's really like isometric.
Oh,
But
okay. Like 3/4 isometric, like Diablo, kind of.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was for the Game Boy Advance. I could go on a long rant about that. It had a really long storyline. It introduced this new character, Emerald.
Oh, I remember.
upgraded
Okay.
to-
Yeah, I know who Emerald is. All right, that's the green one, right?
No, that's Chaos. Emerald was the
Oh.
robot.
Oh, okay.
The orange robot with blue eyes.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I might check it out. It actually sounds kind of neat. All right, let's see. 1 hour. Paladin's Resolve. Man, that's not in a library. All right, let's see. Ooh, but I do got that violin going. I feel like library, like, to be into some violin. Okay. All right, this is as loud as it gets. So if you need it louder, you gotta crank the Kenku bot on your own. All right. Let's see. Let me roll everybody else in. Alrighty, and we will begin. So this unhinged, cloaked cadaver. Bro, are you really putting like little pop-up ads in the middle of your song? I'm so sorry, guys. I'll grab good music. Hold on.
This battle seems like it's going to be a tough one.
There we go. If you haven't played this game, you're going to get to play it in September, and there is a section where you're in a giant library. You're actually fighting on like giant books and stuff. The whole map's just made out of books. Cool as hell. Anyways, alrighty. So this cloaked cadaver, it has well, I guess let me describe the creature to you. It's a vaguely humanoid form, though it does seem to be made out of wax that is in a perpetual state of melting. Its arms are overly long and extra jointed, and its hands are basically like blobs of wax with candles for fingers, but the wicks of those candles are long, ink black nails that almost look like syringes. The creature does wear holy vestments of Bry, but it is adorned with the holy symbols of over a dozen religions that all believe in chaos, entropy, and lies. All right. The creature begins to move towards you, and it moves in the manner of the undead, as though not all of the ligaments and muscles are working properly. So it's real like Japanese horror movie ghost, kind of like joints popping and crackling and knees bending backwards and that sort of thing as it starts making its way towards you guys. All right, it will take a second stride action. When it reaches you, Stack, it is going to target you and attack. All right, Stack, who been beating you up? Where'd those hit points go?
I don't know why I'm missing hit points. Oh, that's from the door.
Oh, right. The trap. Okay. Okay. Then let's see. All right. As the creature approaches you, and it gets within 20 feet of you, you feel your souls begin to tug at your mortal frame, as if these creatures are in a constant state of hunger and need to devour said souls. You feel that dying in the presence of one of these creatures would be one of the worst things that could ever happen. All right. It is going to reach out and try to touch you with its disgusting claws. Here we go. All right, that is going to be a hit. You do need to give me a fortitude save against paralysis, as the creature's nail touches you. Wax oozes down from the blob that is its hands and begins to like cover the place where it touched you, solidifying and kind of locking that part of your body in place. Here is some void damage for you. Oof, 21 points of void damage, and I need that fortitude save, Stack. Oh yeah, you crush it. No problem, no problem. All right, and that is the creature's turn. Play passes to defeated cloaked cadaver.
So is it
All right.
half damage or?
No. The damage is just straight up. It's the secondary effect is against the paralysis.
Okay.
This is a bad paralysis too. It is a lingering paralysis. So you get a new save at the end of each of your turns. One cool thing about this lingering DC is that it does decrease by 1 every time you fail against it. Which I thought was kind of a neat way to do a lingering paralysis. Alright, so this creature is up. It is going to stumble and jostle its way towards you guys. And that will be its turn. Alright, that brings us to Perplexed. Alright, Perplexed is going to run. Oops. Away? Question mark? Alright, and then play will pass to Confuse. Alright, Confuse is going to rush forward to Shoma. It's going to target him, and it's going to attack with its touch of paralysis. Alright, that is going to be a hit. Let's see. Some damage to Shoma. And then Shoma got to make that fortitude save. Oh, crushes it with a 40 protein. Alright, play passes to... Oh wait, sorry. They have one more Pac-Man. They will attack again at map. Oh. Okay. Let's see. This is elemental damage. Okay. Distraction. Target is off guard until the end of its next turn. Alright. And then he's got to make another fortitude save. Another 40, no problem. And then... damn, bro. And then he's going to... oh yeah, take the critical damage. Alright. Okay, now it is Bella's turn.
I'm gonna start by recalling knowledge.
Ooh, okay. Let's see. Alright. You recognize these as a type of undead, but the specific type you're not 100% sure. I'm double checking
re-roll
all of your knowledge feats or whatever. If you want to roll it with advantage, you gotta, you gotta roll it when you're doing it. But I'm just double checking if, which of the knowledge feats you held on to. Let's see. Do you have the one where it's always correct, even if it's wrong?
I have Bardic lore, which is a universal lore.
Okay. All right. Yeah, so you have a general vibe that they are undead. You can ask a single question about them.
Do they have any weaknesses?
Let's see. Looking at these creatures, I mean, they are on fire, but they are undead, and they're dealing void damage. So probably like holy or, the equivalent. Like, I think it might be spirit. Could hurt them. Yeah.
That's a pretty good ghost charge. Would probably be appropriate. Can I summon one of those up real quick? Is the question. Let me see if it's in my quick alchemy. I know I keep that one. Yeah, there we go. So she does a quick alchemy for a ghost charge. And it's equipped. It's up here. There you are. I think it's still targeted. I hope so. I'm going forward. Holding confidently. I'm re-rolling that probably. Why is it by 1? With a hero point. That hits.
Alright.
I have a 10-foot splash
Nice.
zone.
Alright, so you'll catch this guy. Alright.
And I still have one more. I'm going to
Give me the damage. Give me the damage.
Oh, sorry. Yep.
Yeah.
Not bad. 21.
Alright. It's going to take the damage, and yep, it is vulnerable. It took an extra 10 points of damage. And that means that this one right here, who's about to take that splash damage...
This guy 15 feet?
Yeah, that would be 15.
Okay.
I think only reach weapons break the rule for, the 15-foot diagonal. Alright, let's see. No, don't hurt that guy. I'll just manually apply it to this guy. It's not letting me target him with splash. Alright.
And then I'm gonna put a versatile vial in my hand and throw that at him. That map. I accidentally targeted the other one. Okay. Looks good. This map. Hit by 0. Damage.
Alright. Ooh. Okay. And that's
bad.
going to be poison? Acid?
Acid.
Okay.
And I think, yeah, and it's still gonna hit that guy too.
Alright, sweet. So, I'm going to take damage.
And that's my turn.
And then this one's going to take 5 points of acid damage. Alright, the one that you attacked is already bloodied.
Nice.
So these things hit hard, but they do not seem to be very sturdy. As you're hitting them, you're just seeing like chunks of them just kind of falling to the ground and like just turning into like formless flesh and wax on the floor. All right, play passes to Stack.
I want to ask real quick because I've forgotten. Are these two adjacent?
This one and this one? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, you could be diagonally adjacent.
Okay, cool. All right. I'm going to make a spell swipe against these two. So this is just my 2. This is my 3 action activity. So here's the attack roll against this one. And let's see. Okay. Alright, cool. Alright. I'm just making sure I don't do that, man. Okay. I'll use a hero point as one. Let's make it this way. Here's a hero point. And here's the attack roll for the second one.
Very nice. Let's see what it does. Maximum effect. Do not roll for damage. You deal maximum possible critical hit damage. Oh my god.
Okay. So I haven't even. It's actually that's neat. Okay. Well, here's the spell. Then. And here's the damage. Can I use auto crit? Can I roll auto critical?
We can do math. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, here's the.
So just roll damage since it's a spell.
Yeah.
All right. So So, maximum critical damage would be 272 damage. So one of them takes 62. That would be this guy up front, plus whatever your weapon damage is. The other one would just cease to exist. I would just delete it. Okay.
Yes.
Let's see.
Stack just throws his cards in an arc and then just just float in, I guess, like a nuke fashion, like a little tiny nuke, a little localized 5 square nuke.
Yeah, this one just black hole, like zoom, it's just done. Just doesn't exist anymore. All right, well done. Okay.
That was 62 plus 7. Okay, after that, so I'm done after that.
All right. So Stack, as your turn ends, you do see this machine is continuing to grind its gears, process paper, move metal plates around, levers are turning, sprockets are sprocketing, springs are springing, coiling and uncoiling. There's a lot going on. Up front here, you see that the creatures, seeing their allies hurt, are agitated, but so far they're not doing anything in particular. Wait a minute. Hold on. Why aren't you rolled into initiative, Walter? What the hell is this?
I don't know. I don't see myself on the board. You tell
Oh,
me. Where am I?
He's not on the board.
Oh, my bad. You weren't here last week. Okay. When you said good luck, guys, I thought you just rolled bad on your initiative.
No. I didn't see myself.
Right.
I have no idea what was going on. So I was like, all right, I guess I'm not in this.
All right. So, let me pause the action here. Okay. So you guys would finish whatever lingering things you felt needed to be taken care of in the previous world, and then a portal would have opened, essentially, and when it did, you felt like, all right, it's a gold portal. Like, we got to head through it. When you hop through it, you come into a room where a mage is lewdly dressed and ready for action from attempt number 2 to summon an incubus in this magic dampening summoning chamber that she has paid a lot of money to rent from the Temple of Abadar. When a man and a child appears, she is immediately embarrassed and reaches for her robes to kind of cover herself up. Philomena says, "Lady, we've seen it all before." Then she just walks past her.
Well, I didn't teach her that.
This kid's gonna need some therapy.
She says, I would never have summoned a child. That's not what... Are you an incubus that's just trying to make me feel terrible? We have very few laws in Alkenstar about children's safety, but this is definitely one of them. Oh my gosh. You know what? I'm done. She starts getting dressed. As you approach, you see Jack at the doorway. He says, "Hey, yeah, so everybody's about to get beat up by a library. You might want to hustle."
Where are we, Jack?
Where are we? We're in a super secret library, co-owned by the Temple of Bry and the Temple of Abadar, beneath the city of Alkenstar. I mean, this is the real, yeah. Alkenstar. It's oh, that's right.
Isn't this your home, Philomena?
Philomena says, "Yeah, it is. I've never been to the library before. there was a goblin that used to come by on a bicycle, and he'd have a little. He called it a lending library on the back of his bicycle, and that was always kind of fun.
I find it
All right,
interesting
so
that the card has led us here.
he says you would be surprised. Alcastar was sort of the focal point of a lot of what went wrong. Well, at least the surrounding region.
So
Anyway,
I've
so-
heard. Philomena has filled me in.
Yeah. So yeah. Anyways, you missed all the fun. There was like a lock. They got like transported into like another world inside the lock, and I guess they went on an adventure or whatever. They should be done with that lock adventure, but I think they might be in over their head. They're gonna need that, that pew pew gun support. You know what I mean?
He'll draw his gun.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I mean, don't hurry. It's not like they're going to be killed by a living library or anything. Jesus. All right.
It's fine. Jericho can handle it, as she always says.
All right. Well, we're about to find out. All right, and then you may roll into initiative now.
I guess we'll do perception.
Okay. Oh man, Walter, you went too good. You're too good. You're too good. All right. I guess you'll go first in round 2. That's all good. It's all good. All right. Jack says, all right, I don't want to give out too many spoilers, but just remember, no matter what happens to you in there, you're still Walter, okay? You hey, look at me. Look at me. You're more than your attributes. Okay.
That now has me concerned.
I mean, it is concerning. It's a concerning thing to hear.
Why would you say that to me? Also, if I recall, there was some stuff that was given to me last session.
There was?
It's what I heard. I don't know if that's right or not.
We gave you the Cloak of Elvenkind.
Okay.
All right. This one moves up, and it's going to attack Shoma.
No one wants that brooch. I'll take it.
Oh, that is still going to hit because the off guard from the critical hit he took on the previous turn. All right, time for Shoma to get another 40 on his fortitude save. I saw that 19. I was rooting for him. It is a pass though, so he is not paralyzed with a lingering paralysis. And then he just takes a little gentle love tap, 17 void damage. All right. Play passes to Perplexed. There we go. All right, Perplexed sees that its body went around the bend. And it's gonna go catch up with Buddy. You see it exit stage left. All right. Play passes to Confused Cloaked Cadaver. All right. They don't really have a lot of strategy. They just stumble towards you with all of these like horrible ongoing effects and stacks since you're up front. Tanking like you do. It's going to go ahead and attack. All right. Here we go. I heard someone join chat, so we might have an active Jericho to take this crit for you.
Jericho to take this crit for me.
Jeez, Stack. Is that all I am to you?
You came at the right time.
Oh my god. It's alright.
I mean, you don't have to. Player agency. You do what you do. You
can
42,
always
huh?
you can always say
when
no.
when a guardian doesn't block for someone, it is kind of like a cleric refusing to heal someone. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
well, I mean, I've been that cleric refusing to heal too, so I mean, wouldn't
Damn.
be outside of the character for me. Yeah, I will up right stack, no problem. Let me just grab it. So intercept strike. That's the wrong one again, I think. Oh no, it is. That's correct. Yep. So I take it and I gain resistance to my level. +2 to that. Roll your damage, CrashGem.
All right, give me a fortitude save, paralysis
Oh
based.
no.
I think the only way you could fail it is on that one.
Is there a modifier like
Yeah,
that?
yeah,
That's
yeah,
fine.
yeah. Listen, if I throw 9 monsters that can give you paralysis 3 times per round, I'm gonna send ones that you guys all have statistically a very good chance of not getting paralyzed.
Listen,
This is
petrification
part-
is the only way that Jericho has died. It's happened twice, so it's okay.
All right, that's
34.
gonna be 34.
Is that
Very
necrotic
manageable.
damage?
That is
Void
void
damage?
damage. Yeah.
I don't take damage.
Oh damn! That's all these guys deal.
Well, Droxelos has had this problem last time too, so yeah, I don't take
Alright.
anything.
It will strike a second time with its
Um,
remaining Pac-Man. There we go.
actually, I can do something about this stack. One sec.
Oh, it misses.
Just kidding, I don't need to.
All right, play passes to Loving Cloaked Cadaver. Oh, that one's all messed up. All right, so Loving.
You went past Grom also.
Oh, did I go past Grom? Shit, I'm so sorry, man. All right, Grom, jump in.
Oh, okay.
Now that they're all grouped up for you. All right, gonna quick alchemy bottled sunlight. Oh shit.
So this is a 15-foot cone. It starts like I have target right now. You got it off this way. Let me put it on there.
I think we can track it. You're trying to hit what, these 3 right here?
Yeah, that's right there in front there.
All right, yeah. Let's see. Weirdly enough, you would have to get those 3, but it's still 3. So yeah,
Oh,
go for
yeah,
it.
fine. Yeah.
That, and you can not hit Shoma, or will that also hit Shoma?
I can avoid hitting Chrome up. I can get
Oh,
around
okay.
this.
Sweet. Okay.
I can put a 15-foot cone. If I
Yeah,
hit
yeah.
Chrome, he takes damage, but I can avoid it with it.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, because you'd be going right through Jericho and Shoma, but you would be hitting those 3. So. All right. So for 1 hour, the bottle sheds light. During this hour, it could be thrown like a bomb. Okay. Nice. All right. 36 is gonna hit everybody. So go ahead and give me the damage. All right, nice. Let's see. You can go to splash if you do a cone. You choose a cone's direction. You can lob bombs with great force. Oh, the splash is the cone. Oh, okay. So if you targeted like this guy, you could splash all 3 of those guys. Yeah, that'd be that'd be optimal. That'd be the optimal play. All right, yeah, sweet. Okay. So then this guy gets it. He takes 23. No, not you, buddy. This guy. There we go. That guy I think would have died anyways because he was pretty low on health. This guy takes 13. And then this guy takes 13. Alright, that radiant damage. Another one melts away. And then 2 more are at Death's Door. Alright, what else you got, Grom?
Same guy.
Okay, that one is going to miss. Unless you want to do a reroll with a hero point.
Nope, I missed that.
Alright. And then you got one more Pac-Man.
Splash damage, so it does that.
Since it is a miss, it will do splash damage to him, just not to the others.
Right.
So yeah, he would take that. It will trigger his weakness, so 13 damage. He is on his last legs.
All right. And oh. Stack is back within reach of me.
Yep, he is right next to you.
All right.
You can do some medicine.
Yeah, I'll do the medical on him.
All right, let's go. Well, wait, Stack, do you consent to medical care at this time?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay,
course.
alright. Okay. Undead with a particular vulnerability to sunlight take the maximum amount of vitality damage. Oh shit! Okay. I didn't read that part. This initial one would, I think actually both of these would be dead if they took the maximum amount of damage. Oh, wait, that's, Splash. Okay, so yeah, this one would be dead. And then you would have thrown at that one and missed. Okay. Alright, Stack, you're healed for 48.
Oh no.
Yep. And then as they are caught in that sunlight, you can tell that the sunlight is like an incredible weakness for them, but fortunately for them, the sunlight effect dissipates with the bomb. But they are just blasted by it when it goes off. All right. Let's see. That brings us to Jericho Darling.
That's me, dude.
All right, your your reactions come back, and your
Hell
turn
yeah.
begins.
I punched this guy in front of me. It's all I know.
You punch the hell out of him.
It's what I'm made for. He's probably dead. That's okay.
All right, 44 points of damage. Yeah, you punch his head off. Just flies across the floor. Then spears into wax when it hits the ground.
All right.
His body collapses.
That's crazy. All right, then I'm going to go ahead and stride, then leap. If you enter movement adjacent to a foe, perfect. A flying tackle. So I'm going to stride. My stride is 25 feet because I'm very slow. All right, they go here. I might just be able to get to that guy in general, but I'm going to stride here.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to leap at this guy. So I'm going to make just a leap. Is that a basic action? Maybe go jump. Here it is. I think the DC is like... Yeah, okay. So I'm going to land adjacent to him. I'm going to attempt to trip him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. If you succeed the athletics check, you get a critical success. Excellent. So if I succeed this, I will get instead a critical success during this trip. Which I think it's still done at map. So I will do that.
All right, and then that will, if it's a critical
Yeah, dude.
success, cause some damage when he
Damage.
falls.
I'm gonna
Okay.
reroll it though.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, dude. Awesome. Never mind. I failed. Sorry, I just nothing happens. I just kind of try to chuck him over, and I just kind of stand there, and I go, "Damn, you guys are tough."
All right, yeah. So as you leap for the guy, you grab him, and as you you go to trip him, you like feel its body just sort of slough like off of your arms, and then reform.
Damn. All right, that's my turn.
Okay. Jericho, before Shoma can go, the library is going to go. You see the wall and the books to the north, and you see the books start falling/flying off of the shelves. As the books open, you see the ink on the pages begin to rise up into the air and form sort of a mass that has a vaguely humanoid shape. And then that mass pulls the books into it, creating sort of a roiling storm of ink and tomes as it pulls itself off of the shelf.
Well then,
Oh, don't like that.
that is
That was
that's yeah. Oh jeez.
All right. Let's see. The creature is going to begin by let's see. Yeah, sure. It is going to begin by casting a spell.
Okay.
All right. You see one of the books emerge from its body, and then it does that, effect where the book like opens and all the pages flip by, and then it stops at a page, and then you see like green light begin to glow from the book, and then glow from the creature's roving eyes. The eyes move in a manner that reminds you of the claws of time. And then it begins to cast the spell. I don't know what our counterspell situation is in this party. I don't think we have one, but maybe? No?
No.
Okay.
Mm.
All right. Then here we go. Let's see. All right, they're gonna.
a death. The death trait. Oh, good. Okay.
Does it tell you it has the death trait? Does it tell you what spell it is?
No, it says the trait of concentrate, death, manipulate, and poison. I feel like I can. Make a really good
You're
guess.
right. Yeah.
Really
I
good
wonder what it
guess.
is. All right. So
Oh, I guess we could
obscuring.
okay, so we could identify with Arcana, right?
I think you
can
have
do
to
so
have-
as a reaction, but you need like
Yeah.
a feat for it.
You have to have feat support in this system.
Recognize spell, quick recognition, or on your turn, spend an action to identify it with
Mhm.
some kind of skill, or we call knowledge.
Yeah. So it is going to create mist as the spell, because they renamed it, I guess, to be mist. So it's a 20-foot area burst that everyone inside becomes concealed, and all creatures outside the mist become concealed to creatures within. So I'll drop that cloud down 120 feet. So I'm thinking right here in this hallway. Yeah, be a good spot for it.
That's not great.
All right, and then let's see. We'll make it really green. Yeah, it seems good. All right, cool. And then everybody inside of it would be affected by it. If you start your turn inside this cloud, you are going to take some poison damage. And if this poison damage does reduce you to 0, I believe it kills you.
Is it that DC 28 Fortitude?
It is a DC 28 Fortitude, but you don't have to do it yet. Hold on a second.
Are we in a cloud? 'Cause I don't see a cloud.
Yeah, I don't know why it's not showing the cloud, but
I see the
hold on a second.
template. I see it.
Yeah. Okay. They didn't rename this spell, did they?
Cloud kill? No.
Okay.
Wait, I thought
Oh yeah, they did. Yeah, they did rename it. Okay.
What have they done
So-
to it?
So it is a basic fort against the damage. So you could actually take no damage, but you could also take double damage from it. So that's something to keep in mind. The new name, by the way, is Toxic Cloud, which is not nearly as cool as Cloud Kill. Not as cool as Cloud Kill. All right, I'm trying to figure out why it's not showing up. The opacity, it shouldn't be hidden. I'll just drop a cool spell effect real quick. Hold on. I mean, I don't know how long it's gonna be here, but We'll see. Duration is 1 minute, and there's no sustain. Holy shit, that's bananas. And you can move it every round. Wow, that is pretty good. Okay. Let's see. Oh, that's right. I can't actually get to it because it's my UI is busted. So, let's see. I'm trying to figure out a way to actually make it so you guys can see that it's there. I'll just draw a shape. There we go. Yeah, I have to upgrade to 13. I'm pretty confident that the time has come to update to 13. It's different for everybody, but really when all your mods start breaking and your core Foundry stops working, that's when you know. That's when you know it's time. Let's see. Is it making it green? It's still not making it green. There we go. All right.
Jesus.
It's very green. Is it too green? All right.
And neon slime green.
There you go. All right. So that is it's 3 Pac-Mans and a spell slot, and that will be its turn. All right. Shoma is up. All right. Let's see. Shoma heals for 20 because he's juicing, so that's nice. But he is in the cloud, so he's got to make this fortitude save. Shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, crushes it. No damage. No damage. He is going to move out of the cloud, and then he's gonna target this one, and then he is going to attack it with a body strike. Oh wait, he's gotta actually have them. He's gonna punch him with his fist. There we go. Yeah, then he's gonna grapple him. Oh yeah. Protein. Alright, so he hits him for 32 damage, including some fire damage. And despite their candles being on fire, they are still made of wax, so they do actually take extra damage from the fire. And that is his turn. Play passes to the printing press. Alright, the printing press senses that things are not right. Before you is the largest and strangest mechanical printing press you've ever seen. The press has an aura about it of change and fluidity, yet also of absolution. So let's see. Alright, it's gonna target a random creature besides the library. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Alright, here we go. 9. 9 is Walter. Damn, bro. You're not even in the room. You're taking shots, and you're not even in the room.
I'm not even in the room, so why am I being backward to this?
It says it targets a random creature within 120 feet. It could draw a line, I believe, to you. Yeah. Even going around corners. That's rough, buddy. Alright, so this is Rewrite Fate. You need to give me a will save. DC is 32. If you fail, you become the target of a critical fumble card with a random result, as if you had fumbled that type of thing. But if you critically succeed, you'll get a hero card and a hero point instead. But if you critically fail, you will also trigger a wild magic surge and become both the caster and target of a random spell.
It's a lot of
So, Yeah, so just pass it, just crush it. Noise. All right, you nothing happens to you. Your fate is your own. The printing press is unable to rewrite you. That's good.
Jack, what the hell was that just now?
Oh, that's the printing press that can be used to rewrite reality.
Excuse me.
Right.
Yeah, that. You know, they wanted to make better newspapers, and they accidentally invented a printing press that could change reality. So they felt like it was a little too dangerous, so they locked it up down here.
I understand what the printing press is, but we moved on
Yeah.
from that. Okay, what the hell is this?
Oh, that's what are we supposed to call it now? A toxic cloud. Yeah, everything in there is concealed, buddy. And also it's poisonous.
Where's the closest portal?
I mean, there's another door over there, but I think it's locked. And there's a creepy skull at the end of the hallway. Just hold your breath.
I swear this is a printer. Okay, so that was actually part of it.
All right. So anybody you fire at that your shot would go into or through the cloud is going to have concealment. I guess Vashon and crew would run away at this point because they don't want to die to a cloud kill. Stu will hang out. He doesn't care about poison.
Alright, that's 30 for one movement. What save do I have to make entering this thing?
It's if you start your turn in it.
Oh, okay.
So I think you can move through the cloud kill without any issues.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then... Oh, okay. Second. This will be third.
Okay. All right.
That is it.
Hype.
3 actions.
Okay. Alrighty. Let me try to increase this thing's height a little bit. If a monster's tall enough, can you see it through like objects in front of it or no? Nah, I guess not. That's so weird. Okay. That brings us to perplexed cloaked cadaver. All right.
Okay, what in the holy hell is that thing? As he exits the cloud and sees this bullshit.
Oh,
It's
did you not
bad.
notice that at first? Okay.
He was around multiple corners in a cloud.
All right. This creature goes to get help from this other room that wasn't cleared before the boss was encountered. So 1, it goes in. 2, it's going to do a call out, and then those guys, these hearty librarians, will roll themselves into initiative. Alright, and then it will third action move over here. Yeah. Alright. Play passes to this librarian. Alright. Let's see. Boop. Boop. And then it will move again. Let's see. Librarian have a mighty speed of 25. So it'll move 25 more feet. Alright. Play passes to Bella.
Alright, I gotta make a fort save.
Oh, do you need me to put it back out there? Into...
I can roll my own if you want me to.
Yeah, you can just roll it. Yeah, it's 28 is the DC.
Nice.
Not a problem.
Ooh, alright. Crushed it.
First action stride. There. Okay, gotta look at the room. Second action, recall knowledge.
Okay.
Have I used this spell today? I feel like maybe I did when we first got here. I
The
have
one that
lets-
lets you do like 6 of them at once or something?
Yeah, I think I did.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
one.
yeah,
Let's
yeah.
go up here. All right, one recall knowledge.
Okay. All right. What are we recall knowledging?
You know what? I'm gonna
Yeah,
go on
before I tell you the
print-
results.
The printing press.
Okay, so you have heard rumors of this printing press. It is called Printing Press Prime. It was a legend at the college that the priest of Abadar, using knowledge gained from their allies and celestial beings from Axiom and all that kind of stuff, that they were trying to perfect the printing press. They were trying to take it to the next level, right? Because printing press, as you know, is illegal outside of Alkenstar. And because the Magiocracies and the theocracies and all that, they don't want people being educated, you know what I'm saying? They want you to go to church to get educated. Better than that, they want you to be stupid so that you never learn magic. They fear the power of the printing press because it will make knowledge easier to put into people's hands, lower the cost of books, and all that jazz.
How do they feel about Magambia?
Well, listen. You don't want to hear what the people of Nex have to say about Magambia. Okay, you don't want to know you don't want to know how they feel about that. Anyways, there are spells that do the same thing as printing press, but they're spells. They're meant for wizards and stuff. They're not meant for regular people. The printing press was going to put the power into the hands of the people. However, it's rumored that they made a couple of printing presses that had magical abilities. One of them would print books that you could go inside and you could experience the world inside the book as if it was a pocket dimension. One of them would print variations of everything it was told to print. So it would never print correctly. It would always print differently. So if you were printing like a book, every book would have slightly different things happening and slightly different endings. Jericho knows. But the one that you have heard about that is like whispered secret, like, it could never happen. There is a printing press that if you feed it plates that say a certain thing, that certain thing becomes real. And it was deemed too powerful, and if the rest of the world found out about it, they would come for Alkenstar. And the priest of Abadar, they worked really hard to make everyone believe it was just a false rumor. And then the government documents that, with your incredibly high recall knowledge, you have read when you were working for the government briefly, they say that it did happen, but it was decommissioned. Obviously, that isn't true. Now, the printing press prime, it wants to live its life. It wants to print the press. If anyone tries to stop it, it will rewrite them. It will do things to them to try and hinder them, stop them, prevent it from happening. It can be shut down just like any hazard with crafting or lore printing, library, or engineering for the lowest possible DC. You can also use athletics to just tear pieces of it off and break it, and you could use thievery with tools to grind the gears and mess it up that way.
How do you use it?
You can also just try and destroy it, physically by dealing damage to it and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Do I get to ask?
How does one use? Oh yeah, you can ask one question about it.
No, you're already on track.
Okay. How could you use it? So to use it, you do have to feed it souls. That's kind of the downside of it.
Philosopher's Stone.
Yeah. You do have to feed it souls. Since souls are the
That's a big
building
deal.
blocks, they are the building blocks of the planes and reality. So souls are the ink that it uses to do its dark work. Already you can feel the effects of the printing press because Bella, for the first time in your life, you can't get it out of your head, but Droxelos is a pretty sexy guy and very smart. Maybe the smartest, sexiest guy you've ever met. Jericho, Stack, Grom. You guys feel the same way. Walter, you never met Droxelos, so you don't know. But, you know, if you did, then you know.
I heard of the name.
You have not heard of the name Droxelos.
Okay.
Other than when they dropped it in the... Well, you actually weren't there for that briefing, so yeah, you have not heard the name. All right.
Spare
Bella,
the
what else you
word.
got?
Last action, I'm going to run over to the printer.
Okay. And like all hazards, it is a 2-action interact to do anything with it.
Yep.
All right.
Turn.
Play passes to Stack the deck.
Good question. If the printing press is already running, what's its ink situation looking like? You said it
Well,
runs
you'd
on
ha- you'd have
souls,
to-
but
Oh, you'd have to shut it down. You'd have to like set up new plates. Then you'd have to feed it new souls. Once a print job is started, you know, it's like any printer. It wants to finish the print job. You know what I mean? It wants to.
oh, okay. So we can't
Yeah,
use
yeah.
the existing ink in the printer. I see.
Yeah. It's gonna finish its print job before it gets started.
All right. Bella. Like he called it the Bella. Like of course we gotta walk out of this fucking cloud.
Oh, right. You also got to give us a Fortitude save, DC 28, to start your turn. Ooh.
Oh, you point that one.
Okay.
It's fine. It's fine.
I mean, it's just a little damage. It's no big deal.
I don't trust that.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Oh. Okay. Well, here is your 6d8 damage. 25 poison damage.
Like, Bella, you plan on trying to use that thing? I would. But,
As you say your turn, you're gonna leave off with
Yeah,
that slightly
no.
sinister promise, or
No, like Stack, like I've got to like Stack would, he really would, he would want to use this printing press more than anything in the world.
Wow.
And, but nah, this is cheating, and so yeah. I guess
Cheating when there's fate involved.
Well, I mean, of course, like.
Don't mind me, it's just the tyrant talking right now.
No, like this is cheating, right? This is I gotta do this my way, and he'll use disintegrate on it.
Ooh, okay.
The printing press?
Yeah, like it'll just break it, right? That's how this works when it catches objects. It just.
No, I mean, ain't the printing press like a good thing?
But
Did I miss the conversation? Can you just ask me with a couch?
but no, the printing press runs on souls, and we gotta feed it. Like unless you gotta,
that's fine.
I mean, you got a tank of souls running like in there.
I mean, there's a lot of souls upstairs. I'm just saying.
Oh my god. I mean, the
Bella, what do
adventure
you
did
think?
say chaotic evil was a good alignment for this campaign. I don't know what they were thinking.
Not to mention, we got a whole lot of country over in the south full of souls. Just borrow some of them.
All right, wait. Where's Jack at? Jack, you got one phrase to convince me to blow up this printing press or not.
You do you, buddy.
Oh, okay.
I mean, listen, I'm not gonna stop it, Stack. I'm just saying, think of the potential propaganda we could employ with this thing.
If I know anything about messing with fate too much, that ain't good. Like, is there what's the toughness on this printing press?
What is the toughness on it? Let me see. The black trash bolt flies towards your target. Make a spell attack against the target. If you hit an object or force construct, it's destroyed with no save. A single casting can destroy no more than a 10-foot. If you hit a creature, it takes damage. If you critically hit, so for this,
well, you skipped over a little part. It's destroyed with no save unless it's an artifact or similarly powerful.
Yeah, it is an artifact or similarly powerful. So where I was going with that is that I would allow you to deal the 12d10 damage to it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Does it not blow up the 10-foot cube?
No, since it's an artifact, it would just be like, yeah, nah, you don't affect me. But since it's also got hit points, kind of like the compromise would be that it would deal damage to it. Yeah.
Okay.
And since it doesn't make saves, it won't critically fail or critically succeed. It's just going to take the 12d10 damage.
So here's the damage roll, I guess.
Oh, that's good stuff. All right. All right. No, not the library, you goof. All right, hold on. I wanted to damage this thing. It's like not switching the damage targets. Oh, were you attacking the library or were you attacking the printing press?
No, attacking the printing press. But I think
I
had the library.
Oh, I got you. All right.
Point.
So yeah, you definitely destroy many parts of it, and they do start to disintegrate and just crumble to rust and dust under the administrations of your spell. As you do, the cloaked cadavers all let out horrible undulating screams. Let me check their languages. In Necral, if anyone speaks that, they cry out, Master, Zorvexis, we fail you. We fail you even in death.
I feel like palling around with Zorvexis. I should know that.
I mean, if your character sheet says you know Necral, then you definitely know
Necral.
No.
I don't know Necral, but I have...
I can translate for you, Stack. It's alright.
Alright, and that is your turn? You moved up to Pac-Man? Alright. Play passes to Cautious Cloaked Cadaver. Alright, it sees what you're about. It's going to move in on you. But also Bella's right up on it. But you did actually disintegrated it, so you're probably a bigger threat.
Thanks, Stack. These guys just keep running up on you.
Alright, here we go.
That's a coast.
It's all right. I'll take the hit for you just this time. All right.
All right, that is gonna hit. You taking the hit?
Yeah, I do. Want me to ping the ability or just wanna?
I believe you.
All right. Cool.
That's a dangerous flip to go on.
Oh no.
All right.
No damage.
All right, give me that fortitude save.
Oh, I did. Chris.
Oh, okay. Nice. All right, and then they have a second action. They will attack. That is going to be a hit.
Stack the deck. Get down, Mr. President. I take it again.
All right. Go ahead and give me another fortitude save.
Is this fort save for the void damage?
Let's see. It's just from being touched by them. It just says
no, wait. I think
if you're hit by the cadaver's attack, you must succeed at a fortitude save. It says nothing about damage, so I'm assuming it's just part of being touched. Yeah.
I think I'm cheating, and I apologize.
What are you doing?
The ability does say physical damage.
Oh.
I don't know if this would necessarily count as physical damage. There's a feat that lets me take energy damage, but I don't believe.
Yeah, this is not physical damage.
Yeah,
oh gosh, you've been doing this the whole campaign. You've been doing this the whole campaign.
I'm pretty good on it, but I think when I did it the first time, I didn't really know what the damage type was, unfortunately.
All right.
my bad.
Unfortunately,
My bad.
she's not able to take those hits for you. So stack. I'm gonna need you to give me these 2 fortitude
Just
saves,
kidding, Mr. President. You're on your own.
and I'll get you some damage. I do appreciate that honesty. You could have just rolled with it the whole campaign, and no one would have known. So
I would have known, and I would have
Yeah.
felt shame.
you would have taken mental damage every
Mhm.
night after you logged
Yeah.
off. Yep.
Yep. hmm
Oh no. Okay. So you crushed the second one. You did not make the first one. Do you have any way to mitigate that?
My cat's expanded luck for the day. I haven't used that yet. I can reroll from there.
Okay. These abilities that you're once per day, they should have like a use button on them to let you guys know if you've used them or not. It's
No,
like
they
your
don't.
arcane cascade has an actual use button, and your cat's luck, they have a use button next to them. So definitely make sure that you guys are, clicking the use button to make sure. That way you don't ever wonder if you used them for the day because they track it on your character sheet. Okay.
And then I have expanded luck for
It covers all the saving throws, right?
yeah.
All right, go for it. There you go. All right. So instead, you're just going to take the 16 void and the 20 void.
I already took the 16. There's the 20.
All right. Play passes to Grom.
All right. Well. I want quick alchemy up on the way.
Oh, also Grom, at the beginning of your turn, give me a Fortitude save DC 28 against the Toxic Cloud.
Oh, I think, a second here. That's 28.
Yeah.
I'll reroll that again.
Ooh, okay. It is roughly 6d8 poison damage. So if you feel like you could take it and you want to hold on to your hero point, you can. Otherwise, go ahead and reroll. Oh, shit! All right. Rerolling into a nat 20, no damage. All right. Now you begin your turn with a quick alchemy. Keep in mind that while in the cloud, anything outside the cloud is going to be concealed to you.
Quick alchemy thing, I will consume it. And that's what I think it'll give me plus 30 to my speed. Plus 30 to my speed.
All right, you
It's back
down the prey mutagen and you rush into the room. As you rush into the room, you see Bella is up on the printing press. You see Walter behind a desk. You see a creature in between you and Jericho, and you see another creature savaging Stack the Deck. Also, over here, you see a 25-foot tall mountain of ink and books. That is the library.
You see my movement up to there.
Okay.
And I will spin around doing a what we call knowledge. I guess.
Oh, okay. All right. Your recall knowledge confirms everything that Bella said. You may ask one mechanical question about it.
What's the best way to... You said you can destroy it, or you can turn it off somehow?
Yeah, the most efficient way to do it would be to use lore, engineering, printing, or library. Those are the lowest DCs. Crafting and thievery are the second lowest. Athletics is the hardest DC.
Okay.
Since this is the second time you guys are checking this, I'll tell you that the printing, library, and engineering lore are DC 30. Crafting and thievery are 32. Athletics is 35.
That'll be it for my turn.
All right. Play passes to intimidated cloaked cadaver. It is restrained. The only thing it can do is try to use an escape action. Here we go. Ooh, it fails by 2. It will try again at map. Oh, all right. It critically succeeds. You get free and remove the grabbed, immobilized, and restrained, and you can then stride up to 5 feet. It is not concerned about the poison. In fact, it might want to stay in the poison. But yeah, it'll move to here. Let me give it the concealed status, I guess. And then it has 1 action left. Alright. Oh, but if it stays in there, then targets outside will be concealed also. Yeah, it'll stay in there. Alright, so I'll make Shoma concealed for this attack. Here we go. Alright, that's going to be a hit. Shoma has to make a fortitude save. He succeeds. And then the damage from the attack is 16. Alright. And that will be that creature's turn. Play passes to Perplexed Cloaked Cadaver. Alright. It sees that things are being done over there. It's actually going to move back into the room. Okay. And then it's going to move again. And then it will move... yeah, it'll move up on Bella and Grom. That are... there we go. Move right here. And that'll be its 3 actions. Alright, play passes to Loving Cadaver. Alright. It's going to move away from you, Jericho, and it's going to go for Bella. So it's going to take a step to here. And then it's going to target Bella and make the attack. Ooh. Alright, that's going to be a critical hit. Bella, I need a fortitude save. And here comes some damage. Alright, 34 points of void damage. And you succeeded on the save. You're not paralyzed. It's going to follow up at map with a second attack. And miss. Alright, play passes to Jericho.
Alright, I'm going to use my first action to Searing Restoration, stack the deck. Wink. There you go. Ugh, low roll. Alrighty, so take that. And then I'm going to attempt this flat check. I know that says 15, don't listen to it, it lies. It's an 11. Awesome.
Oof, okay.
I missed being an adventure, by the way. I really, really did. Makes me feel good. I really missed it. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to step. And I'm going to punch this one.
All right, and you've got enough resistance that you don't take any fire damage, right?
Oh, how could I forget? No, I'm no longer a Ifrit, so
Okay.
I do take that fire damage.
Uh-oh. It's just a
It's-
6. It's just 6.
damage.
Okay.
I've done more damage to myself this combat than the enemies have. All right, then I punch him. Actually, I'm gonna hit him with my duelist beacon. I've never used this item before. When you attack with this weapon you're wielding a target one creature within your reach, roll an attack roll for the weapon you're using and compare the results. That's not what it does. It has a special ability. 1 second. There it is. Oh, it's 2. Just kidding. He's just getting a punch then.
Okay.
Sorry. There's...
No worries. That is going to hit. Alright, a solid 15 damage. It takes it all.
Hey, look at me, you dummies.
Oh man, they both turn and cock their heads at you. Like,
Yeah.
you calling us dummies?
Yeah, you're dummies. You're a bunch of wax dripping dummies.
Oh, damn. Damn. Alright, play passes to the living library. Alright, it gets to move.
So true.
What?
So hurtful yet so true.
It gets to move this 10 feet. So let's see. It'll move it there. There we go. And then with its action economy, it is going to. What is it going to do? Scroll vortex? Yeah, that sounds good. All right. Okay. The living library sighs mightily and creates a swirling vortex of spell scrolls, swirling parchment, and destroyed spell books within 60 feet. This vortex fills a 15-foot by 15-foot space. And then a creature that starts its turn in the vortex will take 8d8 slashing damage from paper cuts with a DC 28 basic reflex save. This area is also a wild magic zone. All right. Cool.
What is being a wild magic zone?
Oh, if it is a zone, it just means any spells or magic activated inside automatically causes a wild magic surge. There's no roll. Let's see. Here we go.
Such a thing.
Is there what?
So who would do such a thing?
Yeah, that'd be terrible. I know. If this concept is too upsetting, I mean, you know.
I jumped up on stage with a pulled out their like tearaway pants and jacket to real life party scene. It's like it's
All
party
right.
time.
I miss being an Apple Star.
All right, it's gonna
Wait,
drop
this Walter
it.
doesn't know that pain.
It doesn't want to damage the It doesn't want to damage the thing. It doesn't want to damage its dudes. So I guess this would be the best one because it would get at least 2 of you. You know, sacrifices have to be made. Kind of deal. All right, and then it is a square, like so.
Maybe I'll just cast spells just because I can.
Yeah, it's 15 foot by 15 foot.
I got
yeah.
I got magic. I'll trigger it. Magic spell.
All right, so creature starts its turn in there. All right, hype, and then it gets one more action. It's gonna move. You see it pull itself out of the wall and begin dragging itself along the floor. Yeah.
This press is printing lies. It doesn't respect your books.
You see it sort of cock its head, and you see the roving orbs of light that are its eyes kind of swirl and then sort of all stop, and you can feel it even through the toxic cloud and the scroll vortex, you can feel it looking right at you. All right, that is its 3 Pac-Mans. Play passes to Shoma. All right, Shoma's got to give us that Fortitude save, DC 28. No, that's the library. A natural one is a natural one, though. All right. Let's see. All right. I don't know why it's not switching actors when I ask it to, but that's all good. So Shoma, that would be a natural 1, would actually be a fail, critical fail. So then he's going to take double the damage. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we double it. Alright, Shoma takes 29 points, damage doubled. 58. Not feeling so great from that. He is going to give this cloaked cadaver 1 punch. Here we go. He is not going to grapple it, though. Holy shit. Dude, why couldn't he have been this good in book 1? I'm just saying. Like, it would have been really nice.
He's cheating. He's just because he's cheating over there.
Alright, the creature is deafened as he boxes it hard in the ears. Here comes the damage. Well, yeah. For 80 points of damage, 90 with its weakness to fire. And then he's going to run to the corner out of the smoke. Yeah, right? Alright, that is Shoma's turn. Play passes to the printing press. Alright, according to the printing press's routine, it is going to use self-repair until it is back to max hit points. Then if it has any Pac-Mans left, it will target the last creature to interact with it with Rewrite Fate. And then if none of those have happened, it will target a random creature with Rewrite Fate. Okay, so it has to use self-repair twice to heal itself back up.
So much HP.
Right? And then it is going to target Stack. So Stack with this Rewrite Fate. Go ahead and give me a DC 32 will save. Ooh, very nice, very nice. Alright, and then you go to a critical success with that, so you gain a hero point and may draw a hero card. As you defy the rewriting of fate, and you rewrite it in a little bit more in your favor. You may adjust one minor thing that we all have to now believe about Stack in this moment. It can't be game changing. It can't be a mechanical thing, but it's one thing that you decided is different about Stack that everyone has to acknowledge. Like Droxel's being so handsome and smart.
Not
what a pull! Wow! What a pull!
It
That
definitely
came
is
so
not
late.
Spike. It definitely is not Spike.
Alright, is that what you're changing? Okay. Alright. Alright. It is smooth as a as a duck's butt. No wait, there's probably a better thing it could be smooth. It's so smooth. It's so smooth. Everyone, you all know this. I don't know why you all know this, but Stack the Deck's dong is incredibly smooth.
Dang. You're a
all
lot
right.
less attractive now to Jericho.
Alright, and that is its 3 Pac-Mans. Play continues. Walter, you're up.
I could have done without that information.
Everybody loves it. Everybody loves.
Well, that was something you could have added, but maybe if you
Yeah.
crit again, you can say everybody loves it. Now that you've explained that it's smooth, it's a couple of steps to kind of build your way up there.
You
All
certainly
right,
brought up a couple notches in Bella's book.
Walter, you're up.
All right, big boy over here. One action to target him with one prey. Here comes a recall knowledge as part of that. Monster Hunter.
Ooh, okay. All right. Who are you doing it on? The library?
Yeah.
Okay. This living library is also known as an Ink Titan. It represents a tremendous amount of knowledge of a magical nature being brought to life. You may ask one mechanical question about it.
Does it have any weaknesses?
As a magical construct, you believe that it is weak to force damage.
Okay. I don't think force damage. That's unfortunate. Okay.
It's unforced and
I wasn't gonna say it. I wasn't gonna say it. Okay. Well, I don't see stack amongst these people, so I'm just gonna assume that stack is here in the cloud or whatever. Hey, cat boy with the smooth dick. I wish I hadn't have learned of that. The big thing doesn't like force damage. Do with that with your will.
Oh. Stacks. You see electricity go all like stacks with screws.
Would that be a one action call out for info?
Would what?
Calling out information. One action?
No. As part of doing a recall knowledge, you are also calling out the information to your teammates.
Oh, okay. As part of that.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Otherwise, it's even less appealing to spend your action economy on it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'm going.
But a call out made without giving important game changing information without rolling the recall knowledge would. So like, if you detected the invisible enemy was here, right? Like you would need to use a call out to tell everyone else that the invisible enemy was there. That's kind of what the call out's for.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Then now I'm going to turn my attention to the two things that are going to really get interference on Rom and Bella. So I guess the one that's right here, between Jericho and Bella. Shot.
That's gonna hit still. All right.
Total. I know these
Okay.
things do void damage. I'm curious how they take void damage.
Oh, are you dealing void damage to him?
Yep. 1 point.
Okay. 1 point is it altered? Okay, that actually heals it 1.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess I just have to do more damage than I. Man.
Yeah, they have negative healing. So any void damage. So they could technically be beating each other up. But that'd be weird. So.
Okay.
All right. What else you got?
Last one, I'm going to do. I'll just do a risky reload. Just reloads and another strike. Just like that. That hits. lightly tapping it.
All right, it takes that damage. It is bloodied.
All right, that's it.
All right, play passes to Ambitious Librarian. All right, Ambitious Librarian is going to head this way. Okay. It looks in at all of you. And the librarian says, carrying all those books, says, Just what the hell are you doing? This is a library.
Shh. Hold up my finger on my lips and just shush him.
Oh, nice. The librarian lets out an inhuman cackle. It sounds primal and feral and almost a bit monstrous and very large coming from their small form. They're going to move into the room. All right. Play passes to Vengeful Librarian. Alright, this one's going to come to the room as well. Alright, play passes to Perplexed, Cloaked, Cadaver. Alright, it is going to go down the hallway. And through the door you guys just came through. Alright. And then this librarian. How does this librarian feel about poison damage? Not a fan. Not a fan. Alright. It'll hold off right there. Okay. Play passes to Bella.
Okay. Bella is going to 2 interactions, go in for an interact using her lures. And let's see, I have 2 hero points, so I'm going to use one to roll this with advantage.
Ooh, okay. Alright, is this an attempt to kind of deactivate the printing press?
Yes.
Okay, then that is going to be a success. Alright. But not a critical success, but it is a success. So that is 1 on it. I'll add a clock down here to keep track.
And then I'm going to recall knowledge on the library.
Okay.
I feel like academia lore is appropriate.
Alright, here we go. You have 1 out of 5 done on the printing press. Alright, you're going to do recall knowledge on the library. Okay, let me double check. Applicable lore. Ooh, okay. With that roll, you're not 100% sure any additional information than what you've heard so far.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. And that's your 3. All right. Play passes to Stack. Stack, I need 2 different saves from you. First, I need a DC 28 Fortitude save against the Toxic Cloud.
Why am I clumsy?
Maybe you are over encumbered?
Wish you told me where it was coming from, but
I mean, look at
Probably
your
weight.
It doesn't say you're over encumbered.
I think from last session, you guys interacted with some hazard that was given clumsy.
Oh,
Was that the
right,
magical
right,
shit?
right.
oh, okay. Can I? Am I still clumsy?
I'm trying to remember what you got the clumsy from. Oh no, it was from the trap. You got clumsied from the trap. Yeah, you haven't actually received healing to get rid of it, so no, you would still be clumsy.
Okay.
All right. So first, you need that DC 28 Fortitude, but then against the Scroll Vortex, you will need a DC 28 Reflex save. All right, so that is a success on the fortitude save. So you would take half damage. So here is the poison, of which you would take half. And then here is the slashing, that you would take half. So it would be 16 and then 20. All right. Now you begin your turn.
Scoot over here in case.
You may not want to come over here, son. As he just looks to the right and sees the library.
Yeah.
So I will mention this, Bella. When you started like turning off the printing press, you did see that the parts of the living library started getting pulled into the printing press.
Mhm.
So you do feel that there is a connection between the two entities.
Looks to Grum. She's like, we gotta turn it off.
Alright, we'll do.
You also feel that if it has 5 required checks, the only thing in your life that's ever required that many checks were the bombs on the boat at the end of the campaign for Alkenstar. So it must be pretty important to turn this thing off.
Alright, let's move over. Huh. Since this thing has an HP bar, do you think it would be affected by vampiric exsanguination?
It would have all of the normal resistances of an object, which is quite a bit. Let me see.
So I've just been sitting on it for a while.
All right, object immunities. Oof. Yeah, buddy. I don't think that's gonna work out. They're immune to all of this. Inanimate objects and hazards are immune to bleed, death effects, disease, healing, mental effects, non-lethal attacks, poison, spirit, vitality, void, as well as the doomed, drained, fatigued, paralyzed, sickened, and unconscious conditions. Yikes. Okay.
No worries. Is the can I see over the machine to target the library, the ink monster?
Oh, can you do what to the ink monster?
Can I see over the machine to
Oh yeah,
target
yeah.
the-
You'd be able to see it.
Okay.
But it would have some cover. It would definitely have some cover from you.
That's fine. I think I'm gonna die if this flog chases me. What was placing the fog cloud again? It's the
Titan.
guy,
This
right?
this dude
Yeah,
is. Yeah,
Titan,
it just
yeah.
lasts for a minute. Yeah.
He just moves it with an action.
It
Is
doesn't
that
even
a
cost an
sustain?
action.
Oh.
It's not even
It
sustain.
doesn't. It does have concentrate. An action with this trait requires a degree of
Oh,
mental
that-
concentration or discipline, but it doesn't say it requires a sustain. It's kind of nuts. It just says 1 minute duration. You conjure poisonous fog. It functions as mist, except the area moves 10 feet away from you each round. Oh, my
wait,
bad.
Oh,
Yeah.
Shit. Okay. Oof. All right. Dash on
That's
me.
fine.
Sorry about that.
Anyways.
All right.
So you just be going further down the hallway.
Yeah, I'd just be going further down the hallway.
All right, that's fine. I'll target this with spell strike after I.
God,
use
now I have the
my
mental image of the
free-
B team just be like, run, keep running.
Oh yeah, they're definitely in a bad. Yeah, they're definitely in a bad way out there in the hallway.
That
All right.
out of the way.
If that's the case, then stack definitely refund. I don't know, like 40 something hit points, I think, because you would not have been pegged by that. Or no, not 40, but however much damage,
20.
16 damage that you would have taken. from the poison. Because it wouldn't have hit you this round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's a strike against the ink monster.
All right, cool. That's going to hit.
So
Even
that's
with a +2, even with a +2 from cover.
Spell, here's imaginary weapon, use the rest of my focus points. Damage, the damage from that.
Woo-wee! Alright. So, as you drop that damage on the library, it takes it, plus an extra 10, because it is weak to slashing damage. And then, it takes a little bit... Oh, it takes no damage from the actual bludgeoning part of it. Alright.
Okay.
Anything else from Stack?
Alrighty. That's it for me.
All right, huge hit on the living library. Play passes to Cautious. Cautious is starting its turn inside this aura. It's got to make a DC 28 reflex save. Oh, it fails. It's going to take the full 8d8 slashing damage.
Oh.
All right. All right, hacked to pieces. It is going to like limp / shamble towards you. Stack. It's gonna attack with its claws. Here we go. Or its gentle touch, I should say. All right, that's gonna be 35 to hit. Here is your fortitude save. Here comes the damage.
I'll use my hero. Wait, did I gain a hero point from critting that thing, or did I?
Yeah. You were supposed to get a hero point and draw a hero card.
Yeah, I drew the hero. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't misremembering.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it says you have 2 of 3. So yeah.
Oh wait, I rolled a 22. Yeah, so reroll with the hero point. I don't want to die. Neat.
Wait, did you need to reroll that? You got 22. It looks like it was a success.
Wait, I thought it was, but I thought the DC was 26.
Yeah, it was 26, but it showed your thing as blue, which was success. Which is weird.
Do you have an ability that boosts it if it's because you have expert and fortitude?
I have expert and fortitude.
Doesn't that boost it if it's a success, or am I thinking of a different ability?
It's because it's an incapacitation
Master.
effect.
Oh,
Master is
okay, yeah. So it's always one
Oh.
higher. Oh, okay, got it. Okay,
then
so
I
yeah,
will
you can
find my hero
give yourself
point.
back your hero point. All right, it will attack a second time. Here we go. All right, that's gonna be a hit. Fortitude save, damage. Ooh, minimum damage. And a success on the fortitude save. Alright, play passes to Grom.
Alright. I'm going to move out and around here. Avoid whatever that is. 15.
Alright, yeah. And then both of these effects are only if you start your turn inside them. So you're good. So you could have technically dashed through this if you wanted to, because it only triggers if you start your turn inside it. if that would save you some action economy.
I thought I'll.
Is the goal just to get to stack so you can heal him?
I'm getting the stack back, yeah.
Okay.
I think I should do it. Yeah, if I can run through here without being injured, I'll find it.
Okay.
I can go 60 feet.
Oh, right. So one action to stride over, and then?
Then I will quick action make a healing potion. I go. Oh, I got a healing bomb with a foaming agents in it.
Okay.
And I will throw it at back and back.
I mean, you're adjacent to him. Can you just baby bottle feed it to him, or do you have to throw it?
Oh. Well, let's see here.
Healing bomb. Yeah, the foamy catalyst to an elixir of life turn to a topical projectile. Throw the bomb. Target is affected as though it drank the elixir, and each living creature adjacent to it. Oh, so you could gain some healing from it as well. Oh, okay.
Hopefully the creature next to him.
Nice.
Yeah, I try and hit him with it.
All right, go for it.
I don't think we have a target for that. So. Oh.
Oh shit. Okay.
That's
it doesn't do anything cool on a critical. Okay.
Ignore all the stuff down there about. I started critical by hitting him.
Okay.
But other stuff sounds like just for that one.
All right.
You get critical at healing, can you? Healing potion.
I don't think it lets you crit the healing. It'd be cool if it did though, but it just says success, failure, critical failure. The target is affected as though it drank the elixir, and each living creature adjacent to it regains HP from the bomb equal to the elixir's number of damage dice. So in this case, you would gain 5, and he would get. Man, I kind of wish I did do like. I mean, because you are taking a big risk throwing a bomb at somebody, especially somebody with like a good armor class. We'll just play it as is for now, but I'm going to think about that one. All right, so go ahead and roll that healing. Okay. 29 healing for stack, 5 points for Grom. And Grom, anything left in your action economy?
Yes, I have one.
One more?
One more. And this thing getting splashed on it, that damages it.
Let's see. Elixir of Life, I think might be. Is it undead friendly? Let's see. Elixir of Life. It has the healing tag. It's got. I think it. Elixirs of Life accelerate a living creature's healing. Blah blah blah. Let me double check. Let's see. Negative healing. it would be, it need the vitality tag to do damage to him. It says, yeah, is damaged by vitality damage and is not healed by vitality healing effects. Okay. All right. All right. Anything else from Grom?
That'll be done.
Okay. Play passes to Perplexed. All right. Let's see. Perplexed is going to go for it. If he can land this first one and it paralyzes, it can use its signature move, Eat Your Soul. All right, here we go. Bella, that's a critical hit. All right, give me that fortitude save. Here is some damage.
Critically succeed.
Ooh, very nice, very nice. Okay. Let's see. And 32 points of void damage. All right, since it was unable to paralyze, it's just going to keep swinging. It's going to be a miss. And then in a desperate bid, it will try again. Here we go. All right, the other two attacks miss. Play passes to Loving. Let's see. Loving as an undead, sensing Jericho undead. It's just going to focus on the person tampering with the device. So Bella, here comes some attacks. Touch to paralysis. That's going to be a hit. Fortitude save. Damage. All right, you make this. Whew! All right, you just make the save. All right, it's gonna go ahead and attack again. That is just going to hit. Fortitude save. Damage. All right, you crush the save. And then it will follow up at -8 map.
Please.
Oof, and it misses. All right. Jericho, to you.
I punch.
Okay. Jericho,
punch.
you need a reflex save, DC 28.
That's easy. Barely worth my time.
Oh, shit. All right.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
All right, so you'll take half of this damage.
Okay.
Here you go.
38
38.
damage. A good thing I have resistance to slashing damage. Weep. Alrighty. Great. I punch him. I guess gonna stand in this, 'cause who cares? I got so much health. I'm going to Megaton strike him for 2 actions. Which is like Vicious Swing. Diet Vicious Swing for inventors, because inventors can't be cool and have anything special to themselves. Anyway. Hey, love to see it.
All right, that is a critical hit.
God. I'm not doing the unstable action, just the regular version. Alright, 44.
All right, let's see. This creature takes 44 points of damage and just explodes.
Got him.
Wait.
Alright, and I use my next action to step up.
Okay.
Hey. Actually, I'm gonna stride around him. I'm gonna get to this side of him.
All right, all right. It slowly turns to try to watch you.
Yeah, I'm looking at you, Buster. You're next. That's my turn.
Oh, okay.
That's it. That's all I got.
All right, the living library is up. Let's see. All right. All right. All right. Does it try ass kicking or spellcast? It's gonna try spellcasting and then ass kicking. All right. Jericho Darling. in a very polite voice, the living library says, "Excuse me. Yes,
Yeah.
you there with the red hat.
Yeah. Yeah. What's up?
Might I ask that you take that book back to the front desk for me?" And it is using suggestion on you.
Oh no. My will is very, very poor. Oh no. Oh no.
All right, so go ahead and give me that will saving throw.
All right. Okay. I mean, it could be worse.
Nice.
Hey, nice.
Oh shit! All right. You don't realize that it casts a spell on you. You just thought, strangely, in the middle of the fight, it is trying to ask you to return a book.
Hey, I don't appreciate you trying to make small talk during a fight here. Wait, I'm trying to kick your ass. Could you drop the librarian stick and punch me or something?
Okay. It says, "Noted," and then it throws the book at you.
Ah!
If you insist.
All right, a book hits you in the
Damn.
face.
He's really good at throwing books.
And since you were hit, it is going to trigger Ink Spill Rewritten Fate. So give me a DC 34 will save.
Oh no, I'm not very good at these. This is probably a critical fail.
Ah, okay.
I have another hero point here. I mean, on a scale of like 1 to 10, how bad is it? You know, just
It's it could be great. I don't know. I mean, it's rewriting your fate.
okay. I'll use my hero point to reroll. It can't get worse
Okay.
than a crit fail, so that's like what I got going for me. A regular fail. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. Crit fail would have been really bad.
Okay, yeah.
All right. Here's some damage for you. From getting hit with a book. Gentle 37 points of damage.
Wow. Just you throw
Yeah.
a freaking dictionary at me,
suffice
dude?
to
It was
say
a
that
hardcover.
the book explodes. Just the book explodes against your face.
It was a
Oh my
hardcover.
God.
All right, we have to roll on this table. The table
I
is
love
called
tables.
Ink Spill Creature Rewritten Fate. Here we go.
Oh no.
All right. Dexterity and intelligence are swapped.
Oh, no, dude. Intelligence is a
Alright.
main stat of mine. I'm even a shittier inventor now. Oh no, dude. Oh well. That's fine.
I
I can
mean,
go
I'm
back.
sure there's a way to fix it. Yeah. So
my brain, the
do you-
brain cells.
are you able to change it, or do I need to?
I can change it if you want me to.
Okay. All right.
Oh wait. I think it's a rules element thing. I'll figure it out. I got you. I'll go
Okay.
in.
Oh my God, you have to redo your boosts and everything. There's no way to do a manual override on your stats. Oof.
No, I think
Okay.
if I have access to rules element, I can. No, I don't have access to rules element. Oh, actually, I'll figure it out. Don't worry.
Okay. All right, and then that is its turn. All right, Shoma is up. Okay, Shoma's gonna get back in this action, though it would be nice to heal for a little bit. All right, he'll head back in. Okay, slide over to the desk. What thing?
Walter has not seen any of this at all. So he just sees
All
this
right.
green dude walking into the room. Who the fuck is that?
All right, he's gonna hit this dude from behind. He's gonna stare at you, Stack, over this dude as he just punches him in the back of the head. Donkey punch. Damage. 22 points of damage with a little bit of fire. Almost takes it out. It is at death's door. That brings us to the printing press. It has no things that it needs to heal. Who's the last person to interact with it? Bella?
Hi.
Okay. Bella, it is going to try and rewrite your fate. Give me a will saving throw. Okay.
Ooh, I'm gonna re-roll that.
Okay.
My
Okay.
last hero point. All gonna be okay. It's not a critical failure.
Okay. It's okay. Not a critical failure. All right. You get a random card. Okay. Okay. So let me see. Oh, I thought these tables would be accessible, like, on their own. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, hold on. Oh, okay. Dang. So the cards for the critical failure, I thought that like I could just grab them out of like the compendium, or that they would already be in the compendium, but they are stored deep inside the engine apparently. So, I guess I should have tested that out before we actually got here. My bad. Hold on a sec. All right. GM tools, roll tables. Ah, there it is. Okay. All right. Okay, here we go. Roll it. All right, so it crafts for you a story of how you hit yourself upside the head. So go ahead and make an attack roll, or just roll damage from whatever handy weapon you would normally attack with.
Let's see. I wouldn't have anything in my hand. Can I quick alchemy to hurt myself? Is that what I would do?
Yeah, it just says you hit yourself instead of the target. So what you would normally be using for your attacks, like your average thing. Maybe do like versatile vial damage would be a good one.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Versatile vial. Not bad.
All right, not bad, not bad. As the magic of the printing press takes hold of Bella, you see Bella produce a versatile vial and then just smash it against their own head. And that is the printing press's turn. Top of the round, Walter.
Bella, why are you attacking yourself?
The printer made me do it.
Right. I'm gonna move here with running reload. Actually, I can go further than that. Move it there. All right. Let's try and do some damage to the stupid thing that's harassing Bella. We're going to do. I only got one of these. Shot. Ghost charge.
Okay. Oh shit, love to see it. Okay. All right, re-rolling into a nat 20 with a crit card. What kind of damage is this dealing?
This is a ghost chart, so what is it? Vitality?
It's vitality.
Yeah, okay, so it's gonna be a spell. Is this a special ammo or?
This is a special ammo. It's a
Then-
ghost chart. It's a ghost chart, so it'd be a bomb.
Oh, well, guess what? The thing says the resource is not expended.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that is
Okay.
your critical hit thing for special damage.
And I roll critical as normal.
And you still do normal critical damage too.
All right. Here comes a lot.
All right, 61 points of damage. This is against the Cloaked
The-
Cadaver.
Yeah, the one that's between Bella and Cze Peku.
Oh man. All right, it is at death's door after that hit.
It did take some void and a little bit, and also persistent void, but I can't help that.
Yeah, I think all that got factored in.
Okay. I don't give myself back another ghost shard. All right. I think Walter also kind of just looks down at his gun and is like, I wish I had a different firearm with different calibrations to it. Oh well. Is what it is. That's it. That's 3 actions.
Oh shit! I was also supposed to move this back 10 more feet, which is going to impact the baddies. There we go.
Oh. Just now saw down that hallway.
Yeah, there's baddies coming. All right, play passes to Ambitious Librarian. All right, as the Ambitious Librarian moves in to attack, it is going to say, destruction of library property will not be tolerated. And you see it begin to grow and like expand. Hold on.
Clarify, I'm being very respectful of the equipment and just shutting it down.
Let's see.
Well, this dude threw a book at me, so really should go after that guy.
All right, you see it tear free of its human flesh. And oh, there we go. And then, come on, tear free of your human flesh already. Come on, buddy.
Come on, dude, it's not that hard. Just take your skin off.
Why is he transforming? Hold on a sec. Oh, I see what's wrong. Okay.
Make my monster grow.
I'm working on it.
I said make it grow. Why is this thing defective?
It's the batteries. I didn't check the batteries before. Before I had to do this. Hold on. There we go.
Oh, it's a cute little dragon. Oh, you're adorable.
Isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. You're a lot smaller than I thought you'd be. You're kind of cute.
Hold on. That part I could fix. There you go. Okay.
Oh.
All right.
I just had to say something.
All right. So it bursts free from its human form, and then it is going to inflict warp wave. Oh man, that sounds pretty hype. What's your magic situation looking like, buddy? Oh shit. Okay. It is going to oh geez. Okay. Alright. It is going to begin casting a spell. And let's see. Where's the most people? Oh, they're all grouped up over there. Fantastic. Alright, it's going to cast Divine Wrath. As a Protean, it has to roll to see if it causes a wild magic search. It does not. Alright. Here we go. Cast it. So this is going to create a 20-foot burst. So it'll cast it over here. Oh, Bella, where are you going? Are you moving all over the place?
I was over here. I don't know why I moved.
Oh, okay. I was like, hey.
No,
This isn't like. This is turn-based. You can't just move out of the way.
I mean, I was in
all
front of
right.
the machine. That's what I was doing. Unless
So-
did something move me.
I mean, I see you over here. Where were you normally? Over
I mean,
over
I-
here?
No,
I was
s-
interacting
I
with
see
the
it earlier.
device.
Yeah, your miniatures are moving everywhere.
I'm
Are
not
you?
touching it.
That is so weird. It keeps
Oh,
moving
you know
on
what? My keyboard fell into a crevice and was mashing it against.
Okay. All right. These guys do not give a shit about anything, so they will definitely, if it means targeting more of you, they will hit the machine. I thought for some reason that you had moved over there, then in a manner that I didn't know about. Okay. So as this essentially holy fireball goes off, I need everybody there to give me DC 29 Fortitude saves. And that includes this cautious cloaked cadaver who's about to get incinerated.
Grom isn't there, isn't he?
Grom is in there as well. Bella's in there. Walter's in there. Stack is in there. Pretty much everybody except Jericho.
It's a
Hell
basic
yeah.
save.
Nice, critical success. It is a basic. Well, it's not a basic save. There will be more to it than just damage.
Ah,
Yeah, this will cause various amounts of sickened and slowed, depending on how your save pans out.
well, there's 3 crit successes on our side.
Oh, hell yeah. All right, so the Shoma fails. The cadaver fails. All right. And everybody else either crit succeeded. Stack, you did a regular success. All right, so Stack, on a regular success, you just take half of the damage, which is just 5d10 spirit. All right. That is going to be enough to take out that dude. Shoma will take the full, I believe, because he failed. And then as part of failing, he is also sickened 1 by essentially extraplanar energies. But I will say that critical fail, you take full damage, not double damage, but you're sickened 2 and slowed 1. Which is kind of hype. And then Jericho, it's going to swipe at you with its 10-foot reach jaws.
I
Here we go.
carry him.
Oh shit. Okay. How's that work?
It doesn't. I just say so.
Oh, I don't know what your class does. I don't read the playtest material. You guys have to play these playtest classes. You just show up, say whatever the fuck you want. I'm just like, yeah, okay. All right. Give me a fortitude save against warp weave.
Well, that's
Oh,
the
that's
case. I'm playing this
easy.
new class called Gunslinger.
Oh yeah.
Shit, dude.
Is it the terrible Matt Mercer one?
Yeah.
That's. All right. Here's some damage.
Oh, I critically succeeded. I feel cheated.
I mean, that was for the secondary effects. This is
Oh,
just
I
regular
respect that.
damage.
it's no
Yeah.
problem.
All right, that is the librarian's turn. Play passes to Vengeful Librarian. Vengeful Librarian says, "Save some for me," as he moves in, and as he's moving, you see him embiggen.
Oh, are you a
let's
dragon
see.
too? I was kind of hoping one of you would be Draxlos. Oh god, that one embiggened.
No. Why? Oh my god. All right, hold on. There we go. Wham, wham, wham. All right. Okay. This should work. There we go. He actually transformed that time. All right, and then he's got 2 actions left. Doesn't want to cast the same spell as his friend. That would be cheesy. He is going to instead. Oh, okay. He's gonna go ahead and cast haste on himself. All right, and as he casts it, he has to check to see if he causes. Oh, he does cause a wild surge. It's been a while. It's been a while. All right. All right, Stack. Go ahead and give me a D100. You know, for the Wild Surge, like the good old days.
Oh, like the good old days.
Like the good old days.
Don't tease
34. I mean, there's a place right there. He could be casting Wild Magic left and right. I guess he's grown out of it.
Also,
Blah blah
a
blah.
lot of
It is a
slashing damage in there.
oh, okay. That's cool. Okay. It's a secret effect. Nothing happens yet. All right. Perplexed. Okay. Perplexed is going to join the fight. It moves up. Then it steps up. Then it what?
Does it make a flex save?
It does not breathe, so it does not get affected by toxic cloud per the spell description. But yet you can't hold your breath going through it. I don't know. It's not the best designed spell. All right, here we go. As it emerges from the cloud of poison, it tries to touch you, Walter, and you just move out of the way. All right, this dude is in it, so he's got to make that fortitude save, 28. Oh shit, he fails. He's going to take some poison. Not happy about that. All right, takes 29 points of damage. Okay, and then let's see. It is going to cast a spell. Go ahead and roll that check. Oh my god. Stack, can you give me another D100?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I never saw the 100 on the original table.
I mean, like,
I think we
it
did
could
get
happen.
100.
Oh
We got
no!
99.
All
Wasn't
right.
99?
As this creature goes to cast a spell on itself, a house falls on top of it. As cozy cabin goes off.
No, not again.
Well, he was targeting himself. So he actually got stuck under a house. He was trying to
Wait, was
whatever
this-
we call
was this
dimension door now.
Stack?
No,
Who cast the spell?
one of the bad
Librarian.
guys.
Is this the one right next to me that's about to get a house dropped on him? And I'm
No,
pretty
no,
close?
it's the
No,
one.
no,
It's
no.
one back in the hallway where we came from.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah.
You know, where all the B team members are.
Yeah, the B team members are definitely scrambling to not get crushed by house. Woodshop is definitely trapped underneath the house.
This is the house that killed Henry. It's the same house that has our blood on it still.
Let's see.
When an alchemist.
If it appears, creatures in the area of the cabin can move to any space of their choice next to where the cabin forms. This is forced movement. They must make a basic reflex save or take some damage. Creatures reduced to 0 are trapped under the cabin. Imagine being reduced to 0 by this and being trapped under the cabin. That'd be
Yeah, I
hilarious.
can't imagine.
That would be
Can't imagine.
hilarious.
Wild.
Lol. All right,
Sorry.
36.
Bringing a lot of critical quartz trauma very suddenly for me. It's like something back to me.
36 is a success, but not a critical success. So it would take 6d10 bludgeoning. There we go. Halved. All right, so take half. All right, so it's gonna open and roll out the door. And it took some poison damage. It's going to. Would the spell still have gone off? I guess the spell still goes off. All right, so it gets hit by the house and then teleports. Oh, but then he couldn't teleport because he couldn't see past the fucking door anymore. There wasn't a line of effect. Hilarious. Okay, so it got shut down. It got shut down. Actually, he would still be trapped inside the house with the door closed. What a turn. Fuck wild magic. What a fucking turn. All
Does
right.
the house protect from the cloud kill?
Good point. Yeah, you know what? It does have windows. The windows are closed though, right? Yeah. So yeah, sure, he's safe inside from the poison. But now the poison can't go anywhere because the house formed in this hallway and is now blocking the way through. Bella, it's you.
Excellent. She's fucking beat to shit, so she's look around frantically for Grum. She's gonna scamper, take a stride over here. Where's my buddy? There he is. Am I 5 feet from Grum? I
Yes. Yep.
And then from here, I will do a 2 action interact. Do I still have hero points? I do not. Okay, just going for it.
All right. Let's see. Yeah, that is going to be a success.
2 out of 5.
Actually, 41 engineering. That is a critical success. That's 2.
Nice. 3 out of 5.
All right. And
Okay.
you want to, so you moved and then you did that. Okay, so we just need 1 critical success from Grom to shut this thing down, or anybody could get over there.
Why I take 5 damage?
Because you hit yourself
you
with
hit yourself.
Versatile.
You hit yourself in the face with acid for some reason.
Curses! My ability is working against me.
All right, Stack, to you.
Let's get out of this circle.
Okay.
I don't like standing inside of templates. I don't like. Alright, I guess you just give this machine a good kick, or
Oh, I think that template was. I think that template's done those. There we go.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Right, template. Alright. You guys need help with the machine, or should I just keep working on that thing?
Probably that thing.
Fair enough. Alright, so I was here. Why don't you just stay there?
Okay.
So I'll move here. And I'll cast a spell.
All right. So as you go to cast a spell, I forgot to do this last turn. It has this ability, versatile counter spell. The Living Library expends a prepared spell to counter the triggering creature's casting. The Living Library can expend either the same spell or any spell of 1 level higher than the triggering spell, and then it does have to do a counteract, so it doesn't automatically succeed on this.
Okay.
All right. So what are you bringing to the table against this thing?
Vampiric Exsanguination.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay.
7.
Oh, level 7. Shit, it doesn't have a spell high enough, a spell slot high enough for that. All right, so it just goes through. But I do want to say one thing. Okay, this creature has several castings of color spray because reading rainbow. I did not make this monster. I did not make this monster. So when I saw that, I was like, "That is incredible.
Nice.
That is incredible. These battles, you guys. Oh my god, it's good shit."
I need I guess I'll place the cone. There you go. And I need a DC Fortitude save. DC 30 Fortitude save.
Okay. Creature is gonna try to make that save. Here we go. Okay, it makes the save. So on a success, it is it's just basic damage essentially.
Yeah, and I just
okay.
I gain temp HP to half the damage. So
all right, so roll that damage.
It is 30. It is 40.
Oh, it's 40.
So,
okay, the creature, unfortunately, as a being of the void, it takes no damage from void energy.
Ah.
Mm.
It doesn't have void healing, does it?
It does not have void healing.
Okay, so it's not like these black spells.
It just has immunity to void and the void trait. All right, play passes to Grom. Oh, Grom, are you with us?
Yeah, sorry, I was talking about.
Oh, no worries, no worries.
I'm hitting up while I listen. Healing. Oh, we roll that.
All right, go for it.
With my weird dry feet. How it works.
All right.
And how much? One action to work on the.
It is 2 actions to work on it, but you could start investing 1 action into your next turn if you only have 1 action left.
I'll have 2. I'll go ahead.
Oh,
Give
hell
it a
yeah.
shot. I will use. What he says. Using lore was the lowest.
Lore skills are low, so lore engineering, library, or printing. All right, that's going to do it. That is another success. Only 1 success remains to shut down the printing press.
My reaction.
All right, hell yeah. Play passes to Perplexed, Cloaked, Cadaver. All right. Dang. Jericho, you hurt this thing so bad. You hurt this thing so bad.
Well, maybe you should stop hurting my alchemist over there. Has he considered that?
It has considered it. This is a really weird question. If a creature deals void damage with its attacks, I don't think you can attack yourself, can you? So like deal void damage to yourself? That'd be weird, right?
Well, what is the intention of dealing void damage to himself?
Right, to heal himself because he had void healing.
It's not how it works.
Okay. It has to be tagged as void healing, not void damage.
Yes.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay. All right. To probably shut down that exact type of play.
Yes.
Yeah, right. Okay, it is going to move down this way. No, it's got to stop these guys. All right, as long as it doesn't start its turn in there, it should be okay. So it's going to move in. It'll move to here. And then
Get back over here.
It's gonna say, "You're not messing with the thing." All right, here we go. You gotta make yourself a menace.
I know.
All right, Bella, the thing is going after you. You have Fortitude save against this paralysis. Here comes the damage. It will attack a second time at map. Same deal, throws out a Fortitude save for you. And no, it doesn't because it misses on the second attack. Yeah, second attack. All right, sweet. So that is it's 3 Pac-Mans. Play passes to Jericho Darling.
All right, I'll make myself a menace. That's fine. He walked away, so I can't punch myself. I can't punch him anymore. Excuse me.
Well, it doesn't matter because it died to my bullet.
Oh.
Easy.
Walter's just looking at the sky. It's like, who the fuck damaged it again? Okay.
Walter, I missed you. Yeah, I'm really glad you're back, sexy Walter, and doing all this damage. All right. I'm going to I'm going to activate my Mountain Man for 2 actions, and I'm going to enlarge myself.
Oh shit. Okay.
Well, I'm assuming I'm going to go right here. All right.
Let them fight.
Alrighty, and then I got reach now. So, I got these guys in front of me, but I'm gonna look at this guy over here. I think he's a pain in the ass. These dragons could do whatever. I'm gonna roll to grapple this guy above me.
Oh
and
shit.
I can do
okay.
so with my Titan Wrestler.
Nice.
Roll. Yeah. Okay. I don't got any hit points, so that's gonna be it, unfortunately. Alrighty. I try to grab him. I fail. Tell me my turn as I grow big and scream.
Okay. You embiggen. These guys give you a golf clap. Little snake dudes. They like a good embiggen. Yeah.
I'm bigger than you.
And the one says, that's nice. Good job. Nice work. Nice work. Yeah. This one says, I'm a big fan of the work you did down in Geb.
Oh, yeah? I mean, hey, why are you guys fighting us, by the way? We're kind of just, chilling. You don't need to do nothing. You can just go back.
We're here for the vibes. The universe is coming unraveled, and we don't want to miss it.
Oh, that sounds great. You can sit over there and just watch if you want. You don't go to.
Well, if we're already here, I mean, it feels kind of bad to just miss out, you know. Oh, look out! Looks like they're gonna throw a book at your face again.
Oh shit! God damn it!
All right.
I have a 1-inch score. I'm stupid now. I'm afraid of books.
Tell them we got one more B team badge.
well, we got 2 B team badges. You guys want to hop on in? I mean,
all right. Here comes a book for you. To the face, maybe.
Ow.
All right.
Oh, if I had my shield up, I would block that. Damn it.
All right. Go ahead and give me a against the ink spill. Give me a DC 34 will save. And here comes some gentle book to the face damage.
Failure. Ow.
Alright, let's see what horrible thing it does to your character sheet this time.
Alrighty.
Normally, a living library with ink spill corrupts spellbooks and scrolls that you have on your person, which I imagine as a player would be a very upsetting moment to have happen, but since this campaign is a bit more meta, they actually are spilling this onto your character sheet. So
Damn.
Whimsy, all the
I
whimsy.
mean,
Yeah.
you could give me like a 20 strength score, like we're playing 5e or something. That'd be pretty rare.
there is one good result if you get a nat 20 on the table.
Intelligence and charisma are swaps. Oh my god.
Wait,
All
is
right,
that from
well,
after? Is that after the original swap? Is like
Yeah.
It
So
says playing musical chairs with your stat line.
well, no, basically it just means that your dex dropped from +3 to +1. Your int went up to a +3, but now your int is a +2
so
and your
the other
charisma
one
is a
is-
+3.
Okay, so it's not reverted after the original revert. It's like I'm back to my regular stats, like, and those get swapped again.
No, these are permanent changes to your character.
Oh, then
Yeah, so it swapped your
yeah,
intelligence and dex, and then now it's swapping
Yeah.
your intelligence and charisma.
My,
So yeah, it's playing
my
musical
charisma's
chairs
higher
or
than
you're
mine
fucking.
now.
Oh yeah, so you're after the first swap, your intelligence is +3, and then
no,
your
it's not. It's
Oh, it's
+1.
not? Oh, that's why you didn't want them swapped. Okay.
Because her dex was
But hey, now
+1.
your intelligence is better again.
It is better, you know. That's great.
Okay. I thought you were upset about the dexterity because
No,
you know.
I was upset about the dexterity thing because my brain is big and it's not.
She's not upset at
small.
charisma. She doesn't want anybody to like her.
All right.
That's true. The charisma.
haven't walked
the
around
charisma
smile
thing
at her
is
now.
okay. That's okay.
Stack, it's gonna throw a book at your face too. Here we go. This is that map. Donk.
Wow.
Here's some damage for you.
I didn't even see you.
41
Where are
points of damage from one book.
Jeez. Okay, I'm gonna
It's tossing hardcovers.
pass and drop dead.
These are
on
phone
that
books
one.
for sure. Okay, as you drop dead, I need you to give me that will save to see if your stats, your character sheet gets screwed up. Oh, buddy. Okay, that's all right. Do you have any mitigation left on you?
No.
Okay, then let's roll on the table. According to this, on a critical failure, all right, on a critical failure or against the unattended object, in addition to the failure effect, a second property is changed. So yeah, we have to roll on the table twice. Here we go. All right, a random skill feat is swapped for a random viable replacement.
Whoa!
Those
whoa!
skill feats. Oh no.
Oh man. All
Just a
right,
skill
let's
feat. You
see.
hardly use those anyway.
You
I
got
use those. I use
1,
these.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, give me a D7. All right, a 2. Looks like you're gonna lose Aura Sight, and then you'll get a random level 2 skill feat. Okay.
So if I lost Kip up, I'd be upset. Right.
All right, let's see. All right, all available level 2 skill feats. You got it.
Bargain hunter.
That'd be hilarious. Oh man. All right, here's a list of them. Okay.
Or armored stealth. That'd be pretty funny.
I mean, I could just pick one out during. During
All right, no,
analysis.
go ahead and give me a D10. Okay. A 2. You have do you have expertise in deception or diplomacy?
Yeah.
Okay, then you have discreet inquiry.
What does that mean?
I mean, I don't know. I don't memorize all this shit. That's the feat you now have. Discreet. Oh, it's DIS. Okay. Discreet inquiry. Cool. All right, you are subtle in your efforts to learn things you need to know. When you use gather information, you can hide the true subject of your inquiry. Oh, that's fun.
Okay.
Okay. All right, sweet. And then we got to roll again. Here we go. Your strength and dexterity have been swapped.
Oh, well, that's actually fine.
Okay. All right. And then it's got one more action. This would be at map 3 if it were to chonk something. But it doesn't really have anything else to do with its actions. Yeah, Walter, it's got a clear shot at you. It's 25 feet tall. All right, it's gonna lob this at you over the thing. Here we go. Here's a book for your head. From downtown. Oh, all right. It throws it. It goes wide. Just smashes against the wall behind you. All right. You see some of the pages fluttering down. It shows you dressed as a bard? Question mark. That's weird. All right. That's his turn. Shoma is up. All right. Shoma says,
Bella, what do you need? What can I help you with?
Give me a hand with this. Can you aid me?
yeah, he will do an aid on you. And he will also do an aid on Grom. Wait, he only has one reaction. So he'll do an aid on you. And does he have anything that he could do with one Pac-Man? Volcanic veins. Hell yeah. Alright. Let's see. Nah, he's good. He's good. Alright. Play fastest to the printing press. Who's the last person to interact with the printing press? Was it Bella? It was Bella, wasn't it? It was. Alright. Bella.
No, it was me. It was me.
That was you? Alright, Grom. Give me a DC 32 will save.
Bless you. Bless you. No.
What in the world?
No.
Alright. You have anything to mitigate it? Otherwise,
I'll take it.
all right. On a critical failure, you get a crit failure card played against you as if you played it against yourself, and then a wild magic effect as if you are both the caster and the target of a random spell. All right, here we go. Critical fumble deck. We're gonna roll it. Okay. And then it's the third result on this card, which is unarmed attack. Grom, you just start punching yourself in the ears until you are deafened.
Okay.
All right. And then give me a D100. All right, 24. All right, you have cast Tanglefoot on yourself. And the result of your wild magic surge is Arcane Infusion. Magical energy suffuses the air, granting creatures in a 20-foot emanation a +2 status bonus to all saving throws for 1 minute. So you go like Guardians of the Galaxy 1 Groot, I guess, and you just start like covering yourself in vines and everything. But as you do that, you also create an area where people get +2 status bonus to their saving throws, which is pretty hype. All right, and that is its turn. Top of the round, Walter.
He's this thing behind him. He walks away from it. Using a stride to running reload. Walks up to the printing press. Free action to change his grip to one-handed. And he's going to two-action thievery check on this machine.
Okay.
I'll burn my last hero point to use that
advantage. You made the right choice. Looks like the... Oh, okay. The first roll was the good one. All right. 32 is enough. As you fiddle with this last gear, all of the work that everyone has done comes to fruition, and the machine grinds to a halt. It tries to continue printing. It tries to continue changing fate, rewriting reality. You hear a terrible screaming. Not of a machine, but of so many souls. As the machine starts to vibrate violently, you feel that it is going to explode when its turn comes back up.
Well,
all right.
That's all actions.
Don't mention that loudly to everybody.
Yeah, it's gonna explode. Was that what I heard? It's gonna explode.
Yes.
Yeah, Grob, you definitely are aware, as you know, a cleric of Bry, that this thing is definitely going to self-destruct, being denied its purpose. All right. Let's see. All right, this creature is like,
Why is it making that sound? It's a terrible noise.
Oh, well, my friend Grom just said it's gonna explode and kill everyone, so I mean...
Ah, shit. Really?
Yeah, I mean, can you die?
Nah, I mean, not really.
I mean, it might be a fun experience then to stand next to the...
this one said,
Yeah, I mean, I haven't blown up in a while. I mean...
Yeah.
And I mean, we told Zervexis that we'd keep an eye on things.
Wait,
And the guy
Oh.
says,
Zolvexis. Wait.
the
ask
guy
about
says,
Zolvexis.
Man, fuck Cervexis. I don't give a shit about that guy.
Oh dang! Does he provide any kind of benefits to working for him or nothing?
Oh, you know, chaos. You know, he spreads misinformation. Yeah, he's like the prince. He's like the prince of lies.
Well, I know a guy like that too. His name is Draximos. Have you seen him anywhere around, actually?
oh wow, this guy says,
Oh wow, yeah, that's his secret name. Yeah, we're not supposed to use that one.
Did we know that?
I didn't.
I didn't know that. I feel
this
like
one says,
Whoa, buddy, I don't think we were supposed to say that out loud. I mean, I don't think a lot of people know that the Shatter Fiends or Vexus the Broken Maw is actually Droxelos. And that anybody that believes him is a total fucking moron.
and then the other one says,
Yeah, he's got a lot of these guys thinking that they can bring back their dead relatives and that they can, like, change the mistakes of their past and everything. Oh, it's hilarious.
and the other one says,
Man, it's so hilarious. You know, one of the funniest things he did is he caused all this to happen. Because there was this guy named Kosawana. I don't know how much time I have. You know what? That's probably my 3-pack bands.
Yeah, I feel like it's 3-pack.
Clay passes to the other one. He says,
Don't worry, buddy. I'll pick up what you're putting down. Yeah, so anyways, this guy Kosawana, what a fucking moron. Droxelos told him he was be able to save his world by messing with time. And it apparently enough Droxelos told enough Kosawana to do this that it actually destroyed Fate.
and the other one says,
Yeah, man, it was crazy. It was crazy. You're Jericho, right? Jericho
Oh
Darling.
yeah, Jericho Darling. Yeah, I'm that one.
Yeah, you usually don't have a body. You're just a skull floating around. Are you in disguise, or are you one of the good ones?
Well,
This one says, I think this is one of the good guy ones. You can tell. Look at them. They care about their friends and stuff. You know, this one's kind of a nerd.
Whoa, I wouldn't go that far. I have a two.
Pass turn.
Wait a minute.
Quick,
This
looking
Droxelos.
around. Oh yeah, sorry, go for it.
Oh no, yeah. I was just gonna keep on quipping.
you can keep on
No, I
quipping.
appreciate your
This guy doesn't
quip.
mind. He's just going to run in to kill Bella. It's fine.
This
Bella.
Droxelos is the one that started all this. That's why I felt an urge to kill him when we started talking about him.
But you can't deny he is, now that you hear his name, you're pretty sure, Walter, he might be the smartest and handsome guy, most handsome and smartest guy in the whole universe.
I mean, that doesn't prevent him from dying.
I know, but it is worth mentioning that he is the most handsome and smartest guy in the whole universe. All right, Bella, as this is happening, you feel something touch you from behind. It's another one of these goddamn cloaked cadavers. All right, you critically ignore the paralysis, but it do fill you with the spooks. It do put some spooks in you. 16 points of spooks. All right, and then it will attack at map. All right, that is its turn. All right, this librarian, he's back here. He's just choking on poison. He's trapped in the fucking house. Just the worst. Just the worst.
Just
Opens
get rid
the door.
of him. Just
And the poison.
Just put him out of his misery.
He's gonna stumble through. He's coughing. He gets to the room. He says, what the fuck? We're supposed to stay in disguise, you two. And then they say, we don't follow the rules. We're Proteans. And he says, well, I was trying to be different by following the rules, and that's also Protean. And then the other one says, yeah, I mean, that's fair. Yeah, good on you. Good on you, buddy. But you did just tell everyone you were Protean, so you might as well change forms. And the other one's like, shit. What's that terrible noise?
Yeah, you may as well have just gone back where you came from. This thing's about to explode.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, can you call Zolvexis back here?
Whoa, no, we don't want to do that. We want to skedaddle before he gets here.
Come on, he's just a dweeb, right? Unless he's actually Zolvexis in disguise as Droxelos, or is
Bella.
Droxelos actually Zolvexis?
The machine is shut down and it's set to blow up. Can I stop it from blowing up?
Oh. Do you want to stop it from blowing up?
Kinda. I don't know. It's such an impressive piece of machinery.
Yeah, when you think this to yourself, you realize that you are at an intersection in time and space. This is the real reason you're here. Do you allow such a dangerous artifact to continue to exist, further complicating your mission and jeopardizing the future of Galarian, maybe the multiverse? Do you leave this artifact that was made by the priests of order and law, but in the end is truly, if you think about it, an artifact of absolute chaos? Do you allow such a thing to exist, or do you put an end to it forever? These are the kind of questions you have until next week to figure out the answer for. Leave us hanging. Leave us hanging.
I'll think on that.
On Dragon Ball Z.
All right, I'll take you guys back to your dashboard.
Can I
Whew.
just put something out into the universe before I forget next week? What if Draxelos is also Jack? Because Jack has also been telling us that we could like bring our loved ones back and change whatever we want. And maybe he's playing us for schmucks.
What if the two halves of the same coin?
I know, I'm just
What
putting it
about
out there.
the same person? Because he's been saying the same nonsense.
I'm just saying, they're both saying the same thing, and
I mean, you have seen. Haven't seen them in the
Have
same
we
place?
seen-
You
I was
haven't?
about to say, have we seen them in the same room? We haven't.
I think
No.
didn't
we
you
saw-
see
we-
Jack at the same time that you're fighting Zervexis though?
I mean that doesn't matter.
That's true. That's true. You want me to move Jack over here? Would that make you feel more comfortable?
It would be, get away.
No. Here, I'll move him into a neutral territory since you aren't sure anymore.
I went from thinking he's a hero card, and now I think he's evil.
Well, no, he doesn't have a cool anime design though. Like, look at these guys, and
He still could be evil,
It's just a nondescript human.
like
Look at that
these
smile.
look like
That in
like-
and of itself is suspicious as
Ki-
fuck.
these look like Kingdom Hearts like late game baddies down here.
Maybe he's got a Final Fantasy kind of transformation he's planning on doing. We don't know.
Yep, Kingdom Hearts, late game baddie. Boom. Boom.
I mean, Sora does go to the Pride Rock.
Yeah, and the 100 Acre Woods. And the 100 Acre
Yeah.
Woods.
Well, there's no
Yeah.
combat at 100 Acre Woods. So it would be true.
So you're saying that the power of the void is also the power of anime? Is that your theory? Because that's a strong theory. Oh, that's a strong theory.
Is that not this whole campaign?
It's true. It's true. This is the power of anime.
I mean, this guy's the power of American comics. I don't know what you're talking about. This guy's.
I'm gonna drive to your house, CrashGem. I'm gonna turn on your computer, and I'm gonna make alterations to his character sheet.
Damn.
So I definitely need to keep my computer password locked in July.
Yeah.
I got you.
Keep
All
the
right.
door locked. I'm gonna
Keep
I'm gonna
keep
get
an
in
eye
there.
on her at all times.
Damn. Okay. All right. Nice.
If I have my flight booked, I'll be there.
No, I can already see it.
I'm
You're gonna be like, hey, can you show me some stuff on the on Foundry about this thing that has nothing to do with Jericho Darling or our campaign? And I'll be like, yeah, sure, that's fine. And then Darby's gonna be like,
Oh, specifically,
hey, Crash, can
use
I
the-
ask
use
you?
the-
Can I ask you a question in the hallway or downstairs? And I'll be like, yeah, I'll be right back, Leah. And then I come back and his character sheet's been ruined. Oh man.
Oh yeah, that question.
gonna delete
Make
it.
sure you have the Stolen Fate server on.
Oh man. All right. So we have I don't see any interruption of service, so we're just gonna keep chugging through it. With whatever decision you make, you have essentially mitigated to a certain extent, the threat, or you will become the threat next week, and close out this card one way or the other. Keep in mind, every card has had an open-ended way other than killing the the anchor being. It has had a open-ended thing. I mean, you fucking killed Frodo Baggins. I mean, there's definitely a way through every scenario, but some scenarios will net you a card. Some scenarios will just close a gate. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and some cards or some solutions will spawn void monsters that you basically have to fight like a boss monster to get through it. So whatever you guys decide to do with this printing press prime, I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. So we will find out at the beginning of the next session how things are going to shake out. And yeah, that's all I got. I am going to try to switch us to Foundry 13 this week. So next week we may not have all of our mods. I don't know. I honestly don't know what the hell's going to happen. And then I've got some prep tomorrow night I'm doing on stream for Burnt Offerings and 7 Dooms for Sandpoint. Really enjoying it so far. Burnt Offerings is a fantastic first edition adventure. Makes me reminiscent for Pathfinder first edition vibes, because they definitely had some vibes that were all their own. Let me tell you, there was these second edition adventures ain't shit compared to the first edition Pathfinder adventures. And then what?
Roll to not get caught seducing.
Yeah, roll to not get caught begging somebody's daughter while they're upstairs working. Just a skill challenge officially built into the real adventure. Nothing major. But yeah, I'm excited about that prepping that campaign and getting that together. I might be running a game on Wednesday nights starting in August. I don't know what it's going to be. I was thinking Grand Theft Alkenstar as sort of a crime miniseries, but then Dom did have this really cool idea of doing Crown of the Kobold Kings using Dragonbane instead of Pathfinder 2. And that's real hard to resist, because that's like 2 of my favorite things, Dragonbane and Kobolds. So, whew, that's a tough one. Anyways, Thursday we got Skyhaven. Friday, no vodcast, because I got wedding anniversary 20x years, which is pretty insane. And then Sunday we got Kingmaker. They have actually started their kingdom. We spent 4 hours rolling on tables and working on spreadsheets. Pretty cool. And then Monday we'll be back here. Anyone have any announcements before we adjourn?
Yeah, Carrion Crown this Wednesday. We're back in it. It's going really well so far. It's been really fun. Then on Saturday, the Feats of Ravenmore game running got pushed back another week, so that's not starting for another week or so. Just because work gets in the way sometimes of things. But that's starting eventually. That's it for me then.
Nice. Okay.
Congrats on your anniversary.
What, Dirk? What do you got for us? What?
I think congrats on your anniversary.
Oh yeah, thanks. Yeah, it gets easier every year. It's easier every year. So it's really them first 7 years that are like the roughest. Like once you get, it's kind of like a TTRPG, honestly. Like once you get to like 8th level, I mean, it's like you're pretty much just cruising at that point. So those early game, real easy to get taken out by a critical hit. You know what I'm saying? So, yep. All right. Well, I hope everybody has a good week and enjoy all your games, and we'll continue this next week.
Thanks for running.
Thanks for
All right. Have a good night, everybody.
Night.
And thanks everyone for tuning in.
Great game.
Catch you next time.